out of hard drive space again, but I shouldn't. And I'm gonna need, of course, Discord. I can already get an idea of where the players are from Discord while the game loads. The game is here, or here, or here. I don't know why Steam now groups your games together in whatever way it wants, so that you never find anything. Apparently it's a new feature, it's not a bug, it's a feature. And the server will be the combat box. I see people in the Allies flight channel and also in the Axis flight channel. I will go to the Allies today just to fly different planes. They're more or less the same number of people in any case. Yesterday they were all in the Axis team, but this time it's different. So it will be a bit dark while we wait for the sun to rise. I won't turn on the lamp. Natural lighting is in any case better, and also it will be just a few minutes now. Closing the view from the headset. And going to multiplayer dogfight. "42 people, look at that. As I said, there's even more people than yesterday. This is going to be fun, I think. I'll try to understand the situation before joining Discord, because then you start hearing voices screaming at the top of the lungs and you no longer have time to think about where to spawn and what's the situation. Just a few seconds while it loads. Splash screen from the Bodenplatte expansion, as you can see by the planes. I would like to fly the jet in multiplayer today actually, but that would be on the Axis side. Maybe later. For now, I'll start with the Allies, then we see. Also depends on how far the mission has progressed at the moment of joining. Why cannot I move the mouse though? No, it works. It was like captured by the window or something. This is normal, I think. I should still be loading. Yeah. It's slower than War Thunder, where you click, you're already in the game. Loading! Come on! So, what does it say? You see, attacking enemy players on the ground is not allowed. Suspicious disconnect after taking damage will be investigated. Now I imagine the person that is charged with doing that kind of work, he will investigate every time you disconnect improperly. That's quite a duty. Battle of the Skelt. Okay, what do we have here? As I said, I'd like to go Allies. Okay, let's join the Discord chat.
The field for the last 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Hi everyone.
Know what? You were waiting for me, I think, and I think.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna head to the target then.
Hi
Okay,
everyone.
That's.
Hi. Where are you spawning from? I want to join the game. The airport, I mean. No, it's
I think most of them left from Melsbrook and they're going to the V1 site that's not destroyed.
Melsbrook. Okay, I'm going to start from Melsbrook now. P47 A20. Yeah. I'm a bit tempted to go with A20.
It turned out, yeah.
Well, let's start with something familiar. The Tempest. The Tempest is fairly cool, no?
No,
Is it a bug that have no cockpit when you spawn?
Convergence 520. That seems good. Okay, let's go.
You must be missing the collector cockpit.
Yeah.
The collector cockpit. There is a collector cockpit.
Nice radial motor.
I see many things. Okay. It's a mixed effort.
Push the seat back.
American, British, everything.
Yeah, I tried that. I'm gonna respawn.
Close. So we are Oh no, wait, I have to push the door. We are attacking the V1 launch site, right? Seems logical.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, copy.
French guy?
No, Italian.
Italian.
They always sneak in French, I don't know why. There's something strange, I don't hear the sound of the engine. Huh. Ah, okay, just raised my volume.
There's an aircraft on fire crashing down to the north of.
Look at the control lever from this airplane, how it moves. Okay, taking off now with a Tempest. We'll try to offer cover.
Yeah, I'm start texting from the same place.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Wait, we have to go to the right, I think. Oh, wait. Left, right? Wait.
Good question, actually. I was following
Left,
you
left,
to the left. Okay, right behind you.
The long taxi.
Ooh.
No, it's not there. They're lucky.
I'm on,
I don't think I ever taxied in this plane. Now I'm starting to wonder how difficult it will be. Sometimes it's fairly difficult in this game.
That's
I
really
need
weird.
I need to reboot. You probably got some kind of video corruption.
Ah, yes, there are.
Do you guys know Dolby Atmos or Dolby DTS? That's something you can add to your Windows 10 and the Windows Store.
Look at that game.
And what it does is it turns a stereo headphone, like a stereo headset, into surround.
Interesting.
It fools your ears. It's fucking amazing.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool, man. Imagine what it
What's
could
that?
do for
Either-
VR.
Either it's called, if you go to the Microsoft Store, one is called Dolby Atmos,
This is a German guy.
and one is called Dolby DTXS actually. And yeah, it basically converts the stereo headset into a surround thing, because I don't know how they do it, but they
I
fool
love
your
the
brain,
accent.
You know?
He's got a cool
really good.
accent. You can
My
really
brain's easy to
mistake
fool,
a
so
German
that would
accent
work
for
well.
anything else. I don't know why they always take me for a
Yeah.
French guy.
And I tried it, and on YouTube there are some demo videos, like where you hear right, left, in front of you and behind you, and even below you and above you, you can
In
hear
the
it.
front. That's cool, man.
Okay.
I'm behind you on the runway. When you take off, I'll follow.
Yeah. Alright, roll.
All right. Rolling
All
me
right,
too.
I'm coming up on the launch site here at in cloud level. Clouds are at 7,500.
I'm gonna take a methodical out while I wait for
Good idea. I'm sure he'll thank you.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. And we're off. Raise the gear. So, from here to get to the launch
Does the
site,
251 do better at high
we
altitude
go
than the
more or less
K4?
northeast. Where did he go?
I think they're about
Okay.
the same at high altitude. High. Not under
I'm
20,000.
at about-
high.
I think I'm faster than
I'm
you.
at
Well, of course,
20,000
I'm
right
piloting
now,
up
chasing a
Tempest.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's probably pretty even there.
Let's try not to stay in combat mode, as long as I'm not in the
You
actual
sure it's
combat
not a jet?
zone.
They have jets in this game.
There should be some on this map. There could be a
Fucking
jet or two.
flag caught me. God damn it.
Who would have thought? The guys that play the
Flag hit
allies
my
are
fuel
more
tank
friendly than the ones
and
that play the
damaged my
Axis.
engine.
It's like there
Fuck.
is some sort of symmetry with history.
Lucky bastard.
He doesn't seem to want to climb at altitude. Surprise, surprise. It never happens, no? In fact, everyone flies at 30 meters from the ground most in these games. Someone's asking to me and Mustang if we're playing together. Well, in a sense, I guess. We took off together.
I'm below you, under your nose.
yeah,
under
I
your
see you
nose.
also. Maybe we should answer to him in chat, I think. It's not very convenient for me because I'm VR. He was asking if we were working as a team.
Okay.
Let's climb a bit more, maybe like 2000 more or less, no?
Increasing speed a little.
Oh, come on.
All
Those are
right.
fucking...
What is this? No. No. I got
What's
disconnected.
happening?
I got disconnected from the server.
Yeah, you're playing.
I got
playing
disconnected. What the hell? I'll have to rejoin. It's not the first time it happens to me. It's this server.
Strange.
God damn it. No, it could be my fault. I think it's because of my internet provider. It happened also
Two
yesterday.
109s.
I have to take off again.
109s. Boys,
I'm
3
sorry,
109s
guys.
over the
This sucks.
V1 site.
Yesterday it happened once, then it didn't happen again. Let's hope it doesn't again.
At 2000.
It's a shame. We was heading for the
I
objective.
hit it but got taken
Now
out.
I'll be alone for the time being.
Roger.
I can catch up to him, I think. The Tempest is faster. I'm flying the Tempest today. What the hell? What the hell? Such a
80.
nice
No, how
beginning.
many?
Okay. Same outfit, same direction.
I rarely have a high altitude dogfight. That's happens not often.
High altitude probably
Yeah,
for
I
these
just-
guys is
I
like
just
700,
lost to the
800
fucking
meters.
Dreamer at
Not
20,000
more
feet.
than that. Come on, game.
got two
Ah,
planes,
game
6,000
server.
people.
Connection lost. But what is this? I
2
cannot
planes, 6
rejoin.
vehicles, 1 heavy weapon, 58 buildings. And I got captured.
What is
Wow.
this?
Good job.
It's not my
think
my
you're the
router
one
is
that finished off
okay.
the
It
V1
normally
site,
blinks red if
I
I
don't know,
have
maybe.
problems.
But no, that A20 did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trying to cover it.
It normally blinks red. I am not blinking, so I don't know why I'm getting disconnected. It's the server's fault this today, I think. What the hell? There is always a new one. Now, why is the pointer a forbidden sign? Okay, this is normal. OBS disconnected, even better. Even better. Hi, am I still visible? I don't know. I think my internet dropped. Let me see if the stream is working. What the hell today? Okay, I reconnected, I think. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Today is looking a bit rough. Let's hope it doesn't
There we
happen. Okay, rejoining the server. We were off to such a great beginning. Okay. And let me see if I'm still streaming.
Yeah, just north of the 2nd Canadian on the deck.
Why does he scream so much? Thank you for liking my post, Jason. We'll be back running
Oh my god.
as soon
big
as
cluster.
possible. Current mission info, pilot stats, mission results.
Is that a jet?
Did he ask something of me? Did he say Zarlok? I'm not sure. IL-2 mission per.
Sure it is.
Okay, we're back in game. And I will go to the same airport. If the server doesn't drop me again, what the hell?
Are the jets AI or human?
No.
Oh, no, they're real. They got real
They're
pilots.
real. You bet they are. Come on.
Alright.
It's working, I think, huh?
Who was this American guy who said the first jet I saw I shot down?
I
Chuck
know
Yeager.
that one. Chuck Yeager, yeah, I know that one.
Now somebody asked him
Even
what
quoted it the other
what'd you
day.
do the first time you saw a fighter plane or a jet plane? He said he shot it down. I shot it down.
But
Okay.
it was on the deck, right? Fuck me, is he fast, man.
What is
Yeah, they're
this?
hard to get.
What is this?
Yeah,
What is this?
I still haven't
going-
got one.
He crashed.
have to intercept and everything, but it is hard to get.
He crashed.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. I have to restart it. But why is it doing this today? It always works. Terrible, terrible technical problems. We shall overcome them. Eventually. Guys, be patient, please. I don't know. I've been disconnected twice to the server. Now the game doesn't want to start. It's one of these days. Actually, last Friday was Friday the 17th, right? Which is considered unlucky in my country. I guess the lack of luck arrived to me with a day or two late. Let's try again to join. I will keep trying, of course, because what else could I do at this point? Disconnected twice already, yeah? Then it crashed. Now I no longer hear the guys on Discord. I'm starting
You
to
need
wonder.
to have like crazy
No, okay,
altitude
it's work.
advantage and then a good dive and then...
They
Oh, he
no wait, I
bites
have to
and
push
gets in
here.
a fight, then he...
They have a slow throttle response at low altitude. That's the way they got them. If you go very low, you can accelerate faster than them, especially with a powerful plane like the Tempest. That's the reason I picked the Tempest, by the way. They kicked my ass as they made 262 the other day. It's a really,
Well, I got
really
engaged
powerful
with the
plane.
190 and had to drop all my bombs, so I'm heading back home. I did
Will
shoot
I
him down
ever
though in a
be able to
P-47, so
take off?
I'm already
Come
happy.
on, come on.
Trying to find this fucking turnout.
Such things happen when you stream, of course. We're doing it live. It can happen sometimes. It's been a series of problems, in truth, not just the connection one. I think it's loading. It looks like it's loading.
Some action at 1709 on the deck over the city's dorsal. Multiple contacts.
I
1709.
hear people having fun. I cannot join. Why must you do this to me, Sturmovik? Now it should be almost ready. If everything goes well, come on, come on. I'm not asking for that much. No, the other one. No, the other one. Yeah, with the Tempest. This is the third time I select my airplane. Okay, I finally reconnected to the server, guys, after many attempts. Taking off again with the Tempest, hoping that all goes well. What a beginning to my day. Okay, increasing my RPM. Propeller is starting to spin. There is no player taking off right now because that would have been too much to ask. I was going with the Mustang guy straight to the jetty. That would have looked awesome. Okay, we'll see what happens now. Shouldn't take too long to start with that guy. So I'm returning to base. Close the canopy, and I already closed it, okay. Someone destroyed an oil tanker ship, that's the coolest thing. I love to try destroying ships too. I don't know if this plane has a differential brake, you know. It probably should have it. Most planes at the day had it. But you don't brake with your pedals, you only have a lever on the stick, so probably it's activated by the rudder automatically. Like in the Russian planes. That's the runway, as you can clearly see by the signaling fire. And it's clear, there is nothing on it. Okay. Now let's hope the server doesn't disconnect again. That would be my end. I would be finished. Let's go. Finally. The technical problems are behind us. We will have to head north to northeast to the V1 factory, where everyone seems to be fighting currently. Is that a jug? We are at the airport of Melsbrook. No, that's not a jug. Yeah, that's a jug, I think. I'll try to make sure before I call
What?
him on chat.
No.
I'm not sure. Yeah. And to the jug who just took off from Melsbrook, do you want to form up with me? I'm the Tempest above you and to the left. Ah, maybe you're not in chat, okay. Or he's not responding, which is the same ultimately. Let's just head north to northeast, as I said. Okay, we have to do navigation by sight, this being Sturmovik and all. So we have to keep track of the various cities. We don't have a coastline here, which is a major geographic feature that really helps. That guy is predictably flying low also. I hear strange sounds in chat, no one speaking currently. That is a jug, right?
Alright, I'm almost to the V1 site.
Roger.
If anybody's around to help.
I'm heading there, but I'm still pretty far. I took off recently.
Hey Tempest, I heard you. My mic was acting up.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm above you currently. You're heading to
Okay,
the
I'm,
V1 as well?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. Carrying bombs?
I got bombs.
Okay, I'll
Yes, sir.
cover you. I don't have them. Apparently you can select the bombs on the Tempest on this server. Or in any case, I cannot. So I'll offer cover.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I'm loaded up, so any help recover will be is awesome.
Okay, copy. I think I'm much faster than him. And now I risk losing track of him actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb to about 5,000 feet.
5,000 sounds good, okay, I agree. I'm keeping an eye on you, I'll follow.
So there's a plane pretty low. Is that this too? What the fuck is that?
Well, it will take him
There's
a
an
while to
enemy
climb to
down low
5
right
feet.
above the target. Oh, there's a few guys right over the target. At least two.
The port of
I think
Antwerp
one of
is
them's
under
a
attack.
262.
Yeah, I saw a 262 around that area
Oh
earlier.
yeah, yep. He's down low. I got bombs though, so I can't.
The big
do shit but
city
drop my
should
bombs.
be... Should
Can
be...
hit
Is
him with a
that
bomb.
Antwerp?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Antwerp.
Alright.
Fly through the blast and die.
Let's try not to go combat mode. Not yet, at least. Continues.
Alright. Oh, there's somebody shooting at a German. We got a friendly here. Okay, I'm dropping my bombs. I'm starting my bomb run.
I think I lost sight of the jack, to tell you the truth. Where we know where he's headed. You move your eyes on second, you lose sight of everything in this game. Okay, the launch site has a couple of cities before it. I'm heading straight north. Probably I should go a bit more to the right. I was following that guy, that's the reason I headed like this.
Direct hits. Oh yeah.
Where's my altitude on this
Yeah.
plane?
Where are you dropping your bomb?
I dropped
That's
down to
the
V1 site.
airspeed. That's the climb rate?
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's somebody on
We're
my ass here.
not even 1000 it seems.
Oh, 262 just took a jab at me. Oh fuck. Oh, he took my wing off. Oh fuck.
That's not good.
Damn.
Any
That
days of
sounds
the
about
week.
Yeah, they have those huge guns. 30 millimeter. 6 of them or 4 of them. A lot.
And they're all concentrated right in the.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
So usually, if one hits you, there's probably
Look at the
4 other
stupid
rounds that hit you at the
level
same
of
time.
detail of the game. The city was completely visible. Now
Oh,
I'm
just one
closer.
pop, like
It's
once,
just a
it didn't
flat
hit me once.
stretch of land. And I set my details to the maximum. It's
Got
just the
ran
way it
far or
works in
something.
VR. You should be
Yeah,
able to see
you
the
usually
shapes
don't
of the
survive
river.
hits from what's used.
Yeah, we're more or less here now. I should have Zorsel in front of
5
me.
vehicles, 5 buildings though.
Not that I
We're
can
going
see it.
47.
Here it is, that's Zorsel.
Now 51.
Okay.
Man, that's a long fight there too.
Let me confirm it before I call my location. There's a small... Yeah, the lake is what I see here. This thing here. Tempest coming to Zorsel now. I will soon make the turn to the objective.
Alright, I'm leveling off. I'm at 5,000.
5000.
You don't want to shoot me while burning, do you? Holy shit.
Holy shit. I love the way he speaks.
I
Hi,
just
Andres.
Put this guy in the flames. He's still
This
putting
is
guns on me.
the 3D Migodo mod. It's basically necessary if you want to
Come
play
on,
in
explode,
VR. It's on the... I'm having some problem. He shouts. No, I'm saying this is the 3D
Die
Migodo
faster,
mod.
Die faster.
Wait, I lowered the volume, otherwise I cannot speak. It's called the 3D Migodo mod. You can download it on the game's official forums, and it's the standard for VR. Everyone uses it. It's considered fair. In fact, probably whoever plays with minors still has the advantage there. But it makes you fairly effective. You can play like this actually, finally.
Silver and green mushroom.
And you can identify planes. And it's a lot of fun to play this game in VR, I can swear for it. Okay, see if that was Zorsel, I think I'm in sight of Turnboat, and the objective is right past of it. Let me try to understand the size and shape of the city. Yeah, what else could it be?
Where is this guy? I see flag, but I don't have.
Ah, here's the jug. Okay,
There he is.
we sighted him again. Didn't he say I want to climb to 5000? I don't know how he counts his altitude. That's definitely not 5000.
Yeah, on drop in the port, there's always action going on here. On this map.
It's very easy to lose sight of things, even with the zoom, as you can see. Okay, the other big
Alright,
city
I'm on my final to
is
Melbourne.
probably Gil, yeah.
Oh, all the way up there.
I no longer see the Jack guy again. This is working also in multiplayer online server. Absolutely, absolutely, Andres. Everyone uses it. Everyone. The other day I was playing with other VR pilots and they confirmed to me they use the mod. It's the only way to play competitive multiplayer in VR. As good as your headset might be. I originally discounted the use of it when I bought the Index because I use it all the time with the Oculus. But then I discovered it's 100% necessary also with this. If you want to even the odds against non-VR players. Well, I no longer see the Jack again. Let's try to spot enemy planes now, because presumably we're not that far from them. That's the city, And the V1 launch site should be to the northeast of it.
Alright,
It
Tempest,
will
I'm
have
looking
a-
at your 6. You're clear as of right now.
And speaking to me in the Tempest, I see
Yes, sir,
flux
yes,
coming
sir.
from the ground. Okay. I see
Yeah,
flux,
I'm
they're
looking
starting
behind
to
you.
fight.
I've got my head turned.
Yeah, in fact I had lost sight of you, I didn't want to say it. There seems to be no enemy above the city right now, it seems clear.
No, I'm looking. I got you. I'm actually right in front of you.
In front
look,
of me,
Like
okay.
12 o'clock, right in front of the city. To the left of it.
To the left of it. I cannot see you, to tell you the truth. Are you low or high? Ah, thank you, okay. Thank you. Now
There
I
you
see
go.
you. Doing your attack run? Okay, I'll cover you. It
Yeah, I'm
seems
almost
clear.
there.
It seems clear. I don't carry bombs, I couldn't get them for the Tempest, so
Yeah, I
I'll
was,
just...
I was just checking. I can see you. I was just checking behind you to make sure there's nobody on you.
Okay.
Are you guys going after the V1 site?
What is that?
I am. I'm at the Millsbrook field.
No, it's not an...
Speeding up another 47.
Alright. I just took off. There's a few private ones that just took off. What, bird?
I don't think it works for the Trachea. Excuse me, Andres, I wasn't reading your comment because I was looking for the Thunderbolt. No, it doesn't work for Trachea. Zoom is enabled only for VR. Unfortunately. What is that?
Oh,
Thank
no,
you
Game
for
Crash,
watching
no,
my
no,
stream,
no.
by the way. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm under fire! Watch out! P-47, we are under attack. They surprised me completely. I wasn't looking behind. And I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I'm-
that?
yeah, I'm
Watch
on my
out
right.
because they're coming for you 100%. Tore off my wing. He came right out of nowhere.
In the
I didn't check my 6.
in the middle
Stupid me as
in the
usual.
middle of a great dogfight scene, Game Crash. Yeah, I know.
I'm in the middle of a
Just a
great
word
dogfight
weapon, there are
scene.
like many above, below, and inside the cloud.
How do I eject from the plane in this game, by the way? This is something I would have to learn. Well, not the best first engagement, huh? Look how I'm spinning. Okay. Finish But you know what? I want also the bombs.
Yeah, I'm on him.
I want the bombs. We're going to bomb a place, I might as well. Shall I even go with the
Not
A20?
close. Why did they get?
I want to fly the A20 again. I saw the people with it do a lot of damage.
Probably because of recording a maximum
4 big
size.
bombs. And also rockets. Why not? Control E. Okay, thank you. Too late. It's too late, unfortunately, but I will remember it. I'm going with a bomber now, since it seems that in the end the bombers score more. And also, if I had a rear gunner, probably would have gone differently.
Pick.
Okay, where's the runway from here? I see the smoke. Ignition. Okay, Zarlock here, taking off from Melsbrook again, and this time in an A20. I want to bomb the target. I will try at least. How's it going there with the P-47? Did he get you?
Yeah, there's like 5 guys over here.
Ah,
I
there
got some
were.
good hits on one of them.
It was really well defended. To the point that I'm starting to question whether to go there again, but it's the only objective left. Ah, I see. So that's why it was so heavily defended. Ah, no, wait. To the northwest also.
Yeah, I killed one of them too.
Ah, good kill. To the northwest there are some objectives also, I see. Some, what are these, fortification of some kind.
Yeah.
South Babylon
I'm
Cap.
trying to take out the V1 site first, you know? Just
We're
so
insisting for it, okay. This
Because
time
if
I
we
will
take that
come,
out,
okay. I'm coming
they
with an
gotta have to
A...
go far from their base, you
Okay,
know?
I'm coming with an A20. Hoping to get some cover because it seems
Yeah,
very well defended.
I'm gonna take a Spitfire. I'll cover you.
Okay, thank you. Starting up. Finally we're flying the A20. Ooh, I had to push that torque. Taxi's done time to start, huh? Parking brake release. Second engine throttle. Well. Ah, the mixer. It's the usual thing with the mixer. Taxi's done time to start. Okay, you have to restart the script when it's like that. In fact,
I'll
I
run ahead
have
of you,
the
we'll try to keep
mixture
you busy,
bound to an
so you
axis.
can make your
And when I start, it says 0%, even though it isn't. I have to move it a bit and then bring it back
If we knock
forward.
out that other site,
And then I
then we
can
can
start
just go
the
straight with
engine.
it, all A20s.
I
to
even
the
knew
rest
it.
of 'em.
I even knew it. Okay, now the script has started. Battery on, radio on. Second fuel valve open. Starts with the one to the left, I think. I don't know why he calls it the second engine. Control E, you say, yeah? I tried to press it actually. It's one of the ones I tried to press it. I seem to hear engine sounds. Yeah, actually started with the one to the right, okay. This has differential braking on the pedals. Should be able to move real soon. If the one has started, the second cannot be too far. I'm starting to have second thoughts about going with this plane. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay, I'm taxiing in the A20. Something big for a change. I think I could in theory go straight from the... Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. I could in theory go to the middle... My god, this thing has some power under it. To the middle of the runway, but I think it's better to start from the final part of it. This takes some space to take off. Taxiing. I almost hit the parked one. It's got some torque, I can tell. I didn't expect it to pull to the left like it did because it's a twin engine, but apparently the power is so much that it does it even like so.
Alright, I got the target and visual.
I'm now occupying the runway of Mesbrook with an A20. I hope no one's landing. Doesn't seem so. Okay, let's do it.
I'm
guys.
taking off in a Spitfire. I'm gonna do a forward.
I don't see you. From where I look
Runway
in...
to the bomber runway and a fire runway. I'm taking off right.
Okay, I'll wait a second, but I don't see you. The runway where I am seems clear. Maybe there are more than one. Yeah, this is all clear. Ah, okay, I see you. Yeah, you took off from a different runway. Yeah, this was clear. Okay, I'm coming.
Yep.
I will be in the
I
air
don't see
soon.
any Germans by the target.
There was a guy landing.
Now.
There was a guy landing that didn't respond. Oh my god, good thing he didn't hit me.
I know.
There's fighters over Mesbrook.
I know I killed one, and I know I got some hits in another one. So maybe that's the.
This doesn't have a combat mode, it's either continuous or emergency. Well, let's go in emergency. Maybe a bit less than emergency. Where's my speed?
I have a question. If you record a track, right, it always stops at maximum 500 megabyte size. Can you change?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So bad. Like in the middle of the fight, it cuts out.
Why not using OBS?
Yeah, OBS is for streaming, yes, but
Also for recording, Also for recording. I use it also for recording.
yeah, OBS is good. This is actually
It's
the best.
excellent, actually, yeah. It takes some computer resources, that's certain. Okay, A20 in there. Now I'm pointing towards the V1. I have to open the shutters. No, you have to close them if I well remember. Otherwise it vibrates like crazy.
Oh, I got it. I destroyed it.
Oh, good job.
Good
Okay,
job.
I'm
Good job.
gonna go for another target then.
Ah, even better, because that looked hella dangerous. Well, the ones on the coast, then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the Kampf group.
We got a direct hit on
Copy.
some of them.
Kampf group, I'll come. I'm carrying a lot of bombs and rockets in the A20.
What did you kill it with? P-40?
No, it's 51.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
oh shit. There's the fucking German. Oh, fuck, of course it fucked me up.
So we're heading for Antwerp this time.
Are you
Let's
still flying?
turn to the
Oh
northwest.
shit, I'm still alive though, I'm still alive. But I got
I'm
I
gonna
also
try to help you
have
out.
a rear
Try to get
gunner
there.
here. Actually, I have two of
There's a
them.
motherfucker right here.
109 east of Antwerp. Hmm.
Oh shit, but then I'm getting hit by somebody else. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, what does it say? I'm destroyed. But I'm still flying. Oh, there goes my wing.
I think I can do plenty of damage to the jetty with this thing. Quite a
tiny
lot,
jet,
probably.
G-lock. I'm looking at the ground coming up real quick. Yeah, that would've sucked. In real life.
You can feel the power of this thing. It's the sound, really. The sound in this game
they weren't
has
happy with it.
Yeah,
excellent design.
they weren't happy with me taking it out.
I wonder where
Alright.
the Spitfire
What do you guys
went.
think now?
Now it's anyone's guess.
A20s over to south of Bilbao or Camp Chill.
Just the fuel mixture. Okay, what do I see? I'm heading more or less north by northwest. Yeah. This is the
I'm almost
big
at Point
river.
Antwerp right.
There should be a lake.
Yeah, I'm
in front
diving
of
in
me.
on the target right
These
now.
are
I'm trying to-
cannons, actually,
I'm
not,
feeling the bad
not
guys are
rivers.
close behind since that blew up that V1 site.
Ah, here he is. Is that the Spitfire
Interesting
guy?
the thrust dynamics of the prop up here.
I
Just think
it's the
3000 is good,
Spitfire.
no? 2700 is better. Sometimes,
Too hard
depending
to
on speed.
identify.
Yeah, I got a 262 I think here over the site over Antwerp.
10-4, I'm almost there.
Something was hauling ass to the south.
Yeah, Antwerp is like a hornet's nest in this map.
Ah, here's the city. Okay, judging by the position of the city, well, we're going well past of it. The Kampf group is to the delta of the river. Ah, there's two guys.
Any idea what's the altitude of that 262?
Less than 5,000 feet.
Okay, I'm in sight of Antwerpen in my A20. I see two friendly fighters to my right. If you could offer cover, thank you. I'll follow you in any case. You're about front and right to me, closer to the city. Thank you, John, for commenting my post. I will respond to you later. Unfortunately, I can only see the comments to the stream itself. If you want to join them, I will be able to respond. Otherwise, I'll respond later. There's another guy there also. Well, we're all going to the objective now. There's at least 3 friendly fighters that could help me to reach it. It seems this time we have good chances. Let's hope so. You see how hard it is to spot planes in this game? You can barely see them, very, very faintly. Imagine playing
Who's in the
without the zoom.
P-51 over Antwerp right now?
It's starting to fire from the
We're
ground.
heading for Antwerp. Just took off from the heel. Oh no. Mills broke.
What is that?
And I'm headed north from B58 to the chill spot. The chill spot. Get it? Chill spot?
Yeah, get it.
I'm laughing on the inside.
That doesn't look like a
Yeah.
German plane.
Ah.
What's he laughing at?
There you go.
Why is he going back? No idea.
Anyway, I'm gaining altitude to cover the target.
I turned quite a bit due to fear for that thing.
Wait, you gonna be at the chill spot?
Yeah, I'll be at the chill spot in a while after I get enough altitude to actually
Let's
do some
prepare
dogfighting.
I think you were
Alright.
supposed to also
Infantry and air
say to
attack,
the
look out, guys.
gunners,
I'm heading
fire
over
at
1,000
will.
pounders.
Okay. There's another
I think
gun
if you're
there,
smart, you'll
by the
swing
way.
out over the water and come at it from not across the land, but from the bay. If you're smart.
Well, I'm
Well,
not
if you're an idiot.
Otherwise, you have to fly right over Antwerp, and it's swarming with bad guys.
Copy,
Alright.
copy. I'm passing to the left of it then with the A20.
Swing out over that bay and then make a turn into it.
I'll try. I'll strive. If they could
Well,
offer
right now
some
there's no
cover,
enemies over
that
Antwerp.
would be nice.
Okay,
I see
Yeah,
none.
they're
It
definitely
seems
up there.
clear.
I saw a 262 over there earlier.
Huh.
We're
Oh,
gonna
you
be at
don't
least,
don't worry about him. They're everywhere. They're omnipresent. So they're just like,
Ah, okay. No need to worry, you say.
It's like lightning. It's either going to hit you or it's not going to hit you.
exactly.
Very nihilistic.
We do have a high target up here.
See, there he goes.
It's a 190,
Okay, it's
High is
it's
high.
on the little island
higher
there.
than me.
Well, is he in the clouds or above or below?
Above him, 13,000.
Okay.
Germans usually push around 20,000, so like really freaking high.
They like to do their boom and zoom, no? Especially with the fog wolf.
Absolutely.
That's
the only thing that they can actually do.
the name of the game for the German planes. Also in War Thunder, by the way, they do that all the time.
We got 3, I think, friendlies up here with them too.
Oh, good. I should keep him warm.
Oh yeah, P-51 shooting at him.
The moment they spot me, I'm finished. I don't know why they didn't follow me.
Yeah, I think
though.
this guy's dead.
Okay, the Kampf group to the left of the river.
Happy days.
He got hit.
What's a Kampf group, by the way? It's tanks.
It's a task force, basically. Fighting group, war group. That's what it's.
So it's
that's what it
probably
translates to.
tanks.
It's,
I think.
it's just like like part of a division or something.
I see. Well, I don't see them, but I see what it is. I'm trying to spot them.
Yeah. There's tanks. No, there's tanks. It's mostly ground targets, actually. It looks like a bunch of bunkers and things.
Ah, I see.
Should be smoke coming up off of it because it's been hit a couple times already.
Unfortunately, I don't see any smoke. Maybe it's
Okay, I got
that.
somebody under the clouds flying over Antwerp right now, just passing that airfield down there. That one you got-
Could be me. I'm in the A20. I'm fairly big and recognizable.
no,
I think I'm in
It's a
sight of
fighter.
the target now. Ah,
And we got a
okay.
couple P-51s
Then
over
if you
here.
could offer some cover,
Okay,
that would be nice
alright.
because probably I'm in trouble. Let's open the bomb bay. Okay. I hope that's the target. That's what I'm going to hit in any case. Firing now on the target. I will soon release my rockets. I don't carry rockets, only bombs. Okay. Even better. And this is the Kampf group, I hope. Bomb. Did I miss horribly? I should have more bombs.
Ooh, somebody destroyed the Top Gun guy.
I'm hitting what I hope is the camp group with my bombs. Again now.
Roger. I'm coming. Slowly but
Okay,
surely.
I think I'm out of ammo now. I'm out of bomb. I fired on a friendly, perfect. Ha! That was a friendly objective.
Wrong
then.
target. That's the wrong target.
Oh god, I'm sorry guys. But why? What was it then? What was it?
Antwerp under attack.
The port is under attack. Did they attack the port? It didn't look like a port, it looked like a bunch of bunkers and stuff. Oh
No,
well.
our port is being bombed. I don't
Maybe.
see anyone down there though.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
Then I
either.
didn't attack the port. I don't know what I attacked honestly. That looked like the camp group. I'm sorry guys if I did damage to our team.
There's no flak, nothing.
Well, let me see if I can find this blasted. I should have the firepower to strafe it in any case.
Yeah, Antwerpen is clear for now, but it was busy a couple of minutes.
What the heck
I'm
did I
50,000
bomb?
over Antwerp. I don't see anyone. I see low flyers down there. They're all P-51s. Oh wait,
North of
actually, I think...
Antwerpen flag.
No. I see one. I see one. I
Where?
see a 110 just north of Antwerp. There's a 110
Yeah,
about
110
1,000 feet.
110, 1,000.
Yeah, north of Antwerpen, just under the clouds, I see flag too.
Yeah.
Just north
I'm down
of
here. I'm heading that
Antwerp.
way.
Oh, I pulled a bit too hard. I'm gonna go kill that 110 if I can make it. Fuck.
Where's
You're
the
sure
now?
you're not looking at me, right? I'm the A10.
Fuck, where
Got
did
an
he
offside of
go?
that 110. Yeah,
Me too.
What the fuck are they speaking about? I see no 110.
it's careful. German fighters will suddenly dive down if they see that 110 being attacked.
Yep, that's what happened.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Where's
Okay, there. He's approaching the fort. He's approaching the port right now. He's directly north of the port.
what altitude is he?
Current.
That's
Oh
the
no, crap. No. This is an 820.
It's
Why
me.
isn't
I
anybody
told
over
you it's
here?
me. Yeah. I was sure you was looking at me because I couldn't find a frame of reference to what you were saying.
Alright. I'm
Yeah, I
about to
just
hit
passed
these
over you.
bunkers.
I'm heading back
I
up.
saw you, yeah.
Oh, there's a
you
lot
you
of
did a
bunkers.
nice
Oh.
dive. But
What
where
you
is
doing
this
with
pa-
the 820 over Antwerpen?
I was
Which
bombing the
bunkers are we
camp
hitting?
group, but actually I didn't bomb the camp group. I bombed the friendly troops apparently. I don't know why.
Well, you must have won
So
it,
maybe it makes sense for you to swap me for an enemy bomber since I was doing its job, and I'm sorry for that. I see something above the river, by the way, guys.
I'm dropping my bombs. About to drop them.
What is that?
There's a plane coming out of the sun. I don't know if it's friendly or not over the Antwerp.
I'm heading towards the sun, so I don't see this guy coming.
That
up.
might be. Yeah, that's you. That's you.
I'm gonna go back to 15,000 feet.
Okay, it's a Mustang.
I just hit the camp roof. I'm climbing.
Yeah,
we
there's
got.
someone
We got a
close.
target. We got.
Sure.
Could you guys guide me to the objective? I see the two Mustangs flying low, north
bunch
of
of-
Antwerp. I cannot find the camp group, and
Keep going
actually,
north. It's right at the mouth of the where the river.
Oh wait,
opens.
flag.
well,
flag
I was
report.
sure it was that thing, but
Triple A,
apparently
triple A.
I hit a friend.
And it's smoking.
There's an enemy.
Oh, I see flags down there.
Yeah, the
Someone
smoking.
diving on the flag from the
I see him.
southeast.
I see him.
What's going on?
Somebody's climbing really hard, smoking hard. Black smoke.
Yeah, I see him too. I thought he was one of you, to tell you the truth. Looks
I'm
like
going
it.
back that way, but I can't tell. Okay, the one that's smoking black pretty hard is the enemy, I believe.
Ah, okay, then I'll try to attack.
Okay.
Are you behind him? I see 2 planes right now over the
Doesn't look
canal.
that enemy
Looks
to
like
me.
they're in a dogfight.
There's a PP1 circling for whatever reason, and then I'm heading west.
I'm gonna dive down a little bit to check the area. There's
That's
definitely
friendly,
Germans
guys.
somewhere
That's
down there.
not a BF. Yeah, that's a Mustang. And that's...
Yeah, that German is like, yeah, he's trailing.
That's
black smoke.
German.
He
Yeah,
should be
okay.
down soon.
Is he on the deck?
About 2,000 feet. There's a dogfight right
no,
now
he just dove
happening.
over us. He just dove over. Now he's climbing.
I see him. Going combat mode.
I'm gonna shoot at him. See if you guys can see him.
Oh no, that's a P-47. Oh, I almost shot a P-47.
Oh, that's
Welcome
a
to
big
the
fight.
lab,
Bullets
buddy.
fly by. Thank you.
Friend or foe is very
shit.
hard to identify in this
Who the
game.
fuck is this
Ciao.
thing shooting at?
There's one guy down there by the river.
Somebody's
That's definitely
diving
German.
hard. Somebody's diving hard.
I saw a German flying by the river. There is one.
Why is this A20 engaging me? What the hell?
I'm not engaging you, man. I'm just flying about. I was looking for the target yet, but I cannot find it. Because I thought I had
Look,
fun.
low, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Ground target here. Yeah, ground target here, you don't have anything.
Yeah, there's a German plane in here. It's just moving
You
around
guys
like the
diving
typical
on-
wiggle crap that Germans do. I
Wiggle,
freaking hate
wiggle.
when
I see
they
a
do
lot
that
of
wiggle,
planes.
crap.
Yeah,
The wiggle, wiggle.
He's on fire. He's on fire. You got him. Somebody got him.
Nice, good kill.
Is there more?
Nah, he's the only one. Guy
Is
here.
dead, is dead. So
Yeah,
you're
I
telling
really
me
despise the
the
German
camp
planes
group
because
is
of
the thing I see in front, with the smoke rising from it. Finally I found it. I wonder if I still have bombs. I was bombing the wrong thing. Okay, now we know for certain. It's the jetty that is smoking. Okay. I can finally strafe it at least. I don't know if I still have bombs. I hope so. Camp group chill.
You have a fast mover on the deck. I don't know if that's a 262. He's moving quite fast.
So now we know where the objective is.
On the west side by the river. By the mouth
The
of the
river is
river.
big. Okay.
Let me check what this thing is.
I think I still have bombs.
I'm heading west side. I'm north of Antwerpen heading west.
Somebody's turning their lights
No,
on over
apparently
the
not.
target, the enemy
No,
target.
this was one of my
The
bombs.
group comp off. Somebody keeps turning their lights on.
A20, if they're opening the bomb bay,
I'm
the
thinking it's either a Spitfire or a Tempest because this thing is moving really fast. Climbing. Oh, it's a Spitfire.
It's
might
a
be me.
Yep,
Spitfire.
yeah, that's
It's a
Yeah, you're on my six,
Spitfire.
right?
you. Yep, I'm on your 6. You don't need to burn your energy like that.
No, I no longer have the bombs.
How do you not black out on that plane? I always black out pulling some G's on that
You
plane.
gotta be easy with the
What
elevator.
plane?
The Spitfire. Freaking hate that plane.
You gotta be easy with
Yeah.
it. You can't abruptly turn this. You gotta be really easy with it.
I think they told me yesterday that you can
Yeah.
hit
But
the door
blackout
of the
model in this game
bunker
now is really fantastic.
and destroy it.
Well,
I
we
don't
got
know
flag,
if
we
it's
got
the
true.
red
flag.
out though.
Triple A.
What's that
Flag,
indicator?
flag
there?
over the port.
I see a Stuka. I see a Stuka maybe. It could be a Stuka. Let me see. Oh man, I'm gonna be pissed if this is another 820.
No, I'm all the way to the jetty now. That's not me.
He's
Coming
up
back in any case. Maybe I can help with the dogfight. I'm out of bombs
Yeah,
in any case.
Punching through the clouds, kinda.
It's yet another 820. What the heck are 820s doing here?
We want to bomb the target, man. That's the mission objective. Sometimes we
Yeah,
bomb the
no
wrong
target,
target, but still the intention is there. We are well-meaning with our A20s.
I see that guy diving down. He's diving really, really steeply.
What are you doing with A20? What do you want to do with A20? It's a ground attacker. You're attacking the ground, no? That's logical.
Careful, there could be more than one.
Yeah, I'm on a 109 right now.
Let's go with the other A20. I want to see him do the
Going
right thing that I
emergency.
didn't do.
Hard.
And maybe I'll follow in the
Yeah, be careful.
dive and
I
attack
see a Spitfire.
also.
Yeah, I see a Spitfire engaging in 109.
Attack the target with strafing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two Nazis
Oh,
here.
watch out, Spitfire.
Besides,
Oh,
big
check
planes
your
have to
text.
stick
Check your
together.
text.
Yeah, I got PK'd hard. I was on the other
Spitfire,
109.
check your six, Spitfire.
Damn it. Yeah, I was chasing
The
the other
820 is
109. I didn't
engaging
see
me. I'm not engaging you. I'm minding my own business.
Yeah,
It's just you that are in front of me.
Somebody got that 109. He's dead.
Yeah, I injured him, and then somebody else.
I see a Mustang. There's another 109 around here somewhere.
Yeah, the flag is shooting like crazy.
I see him. I'm gonna engage.
Is he in the right turn?
Well, they're keeping
is.
the enemy quite well occupied.
He's on a
It's-
cone right now of literally every gun on the port.
Yeah.
It's 109. I'm taking a shot. Just getting some distance.
Me too. Yeah, I see you coming to me too.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man, I pulled a bit too hard. I think I destroyed his plane already. Somebody
Yeah,
just finished him
probably
off.
Yeah, his prop is out. That wasn't.
Oh yeah, his tail is gone. Somebody shot his tail off.
We're good.
Oh, it's still my kill. Okay, happy with that.
Yeah, you started it.
Check 6. There might still be some more.
No flags here.
Nope. My Mustang is Wait, is it?
We need
Can
more
it be-
bombers to come over.
The truck I can destroy.
Yeah, I wish some more bombers come over here.
Come-
Comp roof
comp roof
destroyed.
All right,
Nice.
there you go. We
Yay.
can have bombers.
I'm grabbing a P-47 with bombs. I'm gonna hit the other target.
Yeah, take a bit more to,
Looks like it's
to
clear.
pull
Looks
this
like
thing.
it's clear.
Oh god,
And
I'm
it's
shooting
clear
my
for
own tank. Last time I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
to do this. I incurred a
I think
penalty
I
again.
must
What
have
the heck
shoot
is
that guy.
this?
Oh man, I think we're gonna destroy the
Oh.
Germans this round.
Watch 6. Somebody's diving down on somebody else. It's a Mustang diving on another plane. Mustangs do look like 109s at certain angles.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's historically true.
Yeah, P-47s look like 190s.
The
Yeah, I
German
almost shot one
hated
earlier.
them for
Hint,
that.
hint, hint.
You know what? I think I broke my tail with that silly stunt with the rear gun. And now, yeah, I no longer have a rudder. This
I'm
is
gonna try
getting
to
better
head
by
south
the
to get some
minute.
altitude. I'm feeling
I think
naked
there's a
right now
109 here over
clouds.
the river, real over Antwerp, real high.
Let's go back
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
getting.
the base.
Not 100%.
I don't-
Looks like a 109
I
to
need
me.
to resupply and possibly get a
Where?
better plane.
He's way
way
over the
over,
clouds.
way high over Antwerp, like at 15,000.
East of Antwerp, or better say 110 of
Why
Antwerp,
can't he
like
keep
5
the
clicks
gun
under the
ready
cloud.
for use? I don't understand.
Guys over
Besides,
the clouds.
it's impossible to
Way
aim
over
this
the
thing in
clouds.
VR.
Yeah.
The aiming sight,
One-
no, it
110
actually
110
works.
degrees of Antwerp and like 5 kilometers under the clouds, flag action.
Roger. Heading east of Antwerp. Say that again. That was below clouds, right?
Yes.
Roger.
Direction east of Antwerp.
Apparently.
Yeah, 100 degrees. 100
That's one of
degrees
them, I
Antwerp.
think.
I think that's a no. Yeah, I don't know. I will tell you.
I'm gonna stay on the west side a bit, just so I don't get walloped by diving 109s.
I wish I started with a fighter. It would have been more interesting, I guess. Well, this doesn't take long to go back to base, though, huh? Enemy is a Polish armor.
Polish armored.
Where is Polish armor?
Oh,
I see
way
a
over
47.
there.
Yeah, I see a 47 here over Antwerp, west side.
West side of Antwerp.
Checkered yellow nose. Is that one of you?
No, but yeah, there's a P-47 right here. They should pass me too.
I'm passing above Antwerpen now with the A20 going back to base.
Right, sure. I'm gonna come back with you to base. I see you.
Thank you,
You're
thank you.
smoking.
Yeah, I know. It's possible, I say possible, maybe even likely,
Enemy
that while
report.
trying to use the rear gunner, actually I shot my own tail. Today is not my day. I'm going back to base now. I best
I'm gonna escort you back
change plane. I best change plane.
Yeah, I'm at P47 heading south B blend.
Yeah, there's people above Antwerp, so be careful.
Okay.
We got friendly above Antwerp too.
Yeah, there's friendlies above Antwerp.
Cool.
Well, I did attack the ground target, no? Maybe not the right one, but I did cause damage. And that's the business of warplanes.
Yeah, guy in the A20, is your Bendix working?
My what?
Your Bendix, the radio, Bendix radio.
What is that? I know nothing about it, I'm sorry.
It tells you how to get home.
Yeah,
Ah,
it tells you how to get home because you're kind of going a little bit to the left of my Bendix radio, so you might be going just a little far to the left.
really? I'm heading straight south. No, I don't know how to use the Bendix radio. Actually, I don't know even if I'm carrying one.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing south, because by the layout of the cities and rivers, generally I can find... but you're telling me I have to turn a bit to the right?
Yeah, just find your
Okay.
Bendix. If you can see the Bendix radio, you just need to keep it pointed 12 o'clock, and it's gonna tell you how to get home.
No, but tell me where the Bendix radio is on the plane, so I can try to find it.
I'm
Says
I'm not
Bendix
quite sure
on
the
it.
A20. It should say Bendix right there, but
Ah.
find a circle with like 3 lines.
3
One's
lines.
go yeah, with 3 lines only. It should say at the bottom there should be Bendix radio, and it should be moving left, right, or center whenever you yaw your plane.
Trying to look for it. I don't know this instrument, actually. Trying to find it.
I think it might be an option on the A20.
I think I'm not carrying it, you know. It might be that I'm not carrying it.
Yeah, go on your
Yeah,
option, checking your.
I always carry it because it makes going
Well,
home
it's
a lot
very
easier.
convenient, yeah. I bet. I love to take it as soon as I can. Now when I'm back to base, I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass right over your right
do,
wing.
do. I'll
Yeah,
follow
there we go.
you,
Just
so I can follow you
follow.
back to base.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. Here I am. I just passed you.
I see you. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
I'm increasing my speed so I can keep up. I think this thing has good engine durability, right? I shouldn't have problems.
Yeah, that thing has a really good engine. So
Ah.
you see here.
One
turn right
question,
up towards
since
the
you know
base.
well the plane, but about the coals, no? The inlet ones, I keep them always almost to 0%.
Yeah, just keep them closed.
Because
If you
otherwise it
open them-
vibrates. It just vibrates.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna barf if you keep it on.
Yeah,
mid-flight.
especially since I'm playing in VR. I bet I would.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just
Right
follow me.
behind
There
you.
it goes.
Right behind you. I'm following. You're much faster, obviously. I'll pick a fighter now. It seems I'm more well used to it. I'm doing a mess with the A20, so maybe it's for the best of everyone for me to swap plane.
I really love the A20 though, because that has really powerful engines.
Yeah, I saw the other day, I was playing with other Allies players. I was in the Jag with the full loadout of bombs, and they in the A20 was much faster than me, even though it was a fighter. Why are you turning to the left, by the way?
No, I'm just waiting back for you. I'm just gonna.
Ah,
circle
okay,
around
thank
you.
you. I'll keep going the same way. Are you sure we are
Yeah,
not
yeah,
off
yeah,
course?
straight.
Because now I turn a bit southeast, more or less. Huh?
Yeah, we're turning southeast now. Yeah.
Ah. I see the big city. That should be, what's his name? Brussels?
Yeah, you might want to turn just a little bit to the right.
To the right, yeah. I thought
45
as much.
degrees. Yeah, 45 degrees.
45 degrees, yeah.
It says
to the
Antwerp's
right.
under attack, guys. Check below.
Turning back.
Well, because it's to the... No, it should be to the left of the
There
city,
we
if
go.
that's Brussels.
Yeah, no, that should be enough. Yeah, there we go. You're heading straight for the base now.
Ah, then I was looking at the wrong city. That's Brussels. Okay. No, thank you. No, it's all a learning experience. I have played this game quite a bit, but not on this server. This server has the maximum realism settings, so everything is different. I love navigating here, by the way, but it takes some time to get used to it.
Yeah, flak over the port. Flak over the port.
Altitude estimate.
I can't see the target. I just saw the flak.
Yeah, the flag altitude under the clouds over.
Looked like it was shooting under the clouds.
So I'm now in sight of the. Yeah, this is the landing strip.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's the airfield. You see the
I'm
airfield?
going, to the left. I'm going to approach from the left.
Gotcha.
Do you want to land first?
Now I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land on the fighter strip. I think you need to land on the longest one because you're a bomber.
The longest
but-
one, yeah. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
the one that is
Flak,
perpendicular.
somebody's diving on you, 820. Somebody's diving in your ass. There's flak behind you.
There's flak behind. The flak. Okay, I'm at
Yeah,
the.
There's
I'm
flak
at the
behind
machine gun now, but I don't see anyone at the rear turret. I
you.
mean.
He followed us all the way to base. Just get to base.
Ah, here I
We-
see him. I see him. Trying to
Y'all need
point
help?
the
I'm right here.
machine gun.
Y'all need help? I see the flag. Y'all need help?
He could be here. I don't know where he is. I think he's above clouds. The flak.
Yeah,
He's
I
gone back
see him. I
up,
actually
right?
see him.
He's gone back. Do I try to
Okay,
land?
we got more. We got more flak at the port. It's all below the
Yeah,
clouds.
you can land.
I
You
land.
land first, Bob.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly around.
Okay, then I
I'm
land.
about
Thank
to
you
be-
for the help.
Alright, I'm coming in from the east side of the port.
Flaring a
Or
bit
sorry,
to
west
slow
side.
down. I came a bit fast.
I don't see the enemy planes, but I see flak firing.
Yeah,
Have a
somebody-
negative on the flag.
that usually means that's an ME-262. He's going way too fast for the flak to track him.
Guess so, because he's gone. Whatever he was.
Look how he slows down well.
There's somebody above him coming down.
I
don't know if that's
really
all
have a
Russian.
newfound respect for this plane. It's not bad at all.
I would try to dive on him, but I can't see him.
A20 landing now. A20 landing.
I can see you.
And don't touch down.
Is your gunner shooting?
My gunner is shooting. I don't know. Ask him. Ask him. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm picking a fighter now. No more strange bomber shenanigans. Okay, and I'll take my butt off the runway
I'm
so
over
you
the
can
port,
also
but I
land.
don't see anything.
I'm also gonna land. I need some ammo.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Okay,
Flak
so we can
stopped,
go
so
back together
probably-
to Antwerpen.
Yeah,
Probably-
flak stop. Nobody's anywhere near B-58 now. I think it's safe.
Yeah, I hear my gunner shooting. Yeah, I think the enemy is
No,
above
I
the
just
base
got.
now.
I got dove one
Where are you at?
right in front of the air.
I better despawn as fast as possible.
Oh, I
because I
suggest you lock your
Belfort.
gunners.
Guys, I think
There's,
the
it's
airfield is
190,
under
it's
attack
190.
because my gunner is shooting all by himself.
So
Presumably.
you're by the
no?
airport by Antwerp.
Yes, just north of it.
Yeah,
And it's a
No,
190.
the airfield
Altitude?
is not reporting any contact, so if the
You
gunner
see
is
the flare?
shooting, it could be a
Yeah.
person in there.
Maybe. It's possible, I guess. Do I get a
I'm above
notice
the
when
cloud.
someone
Yeah,
does
anything.
join it?
I usually lock my gunners because there's been times where somebody got onto my gun and shot my own plane. Then
No, but I think. Okay. I'm going now with the Mustang and I see the Bendix instrument. I'm gonna take it. I want to see how it works. It seems very interesting. Okay. Should I also. Yeah, I'll carry a couple of bombs. Why not? The smallest ones. Okay.
Oh, I see flak north of Antwerp, above clouds. I'm heading over to it.
I see it too. I see it.
Yeah. There's a guy over there. I'm heading towards him. I'm
The
a little bit
Mustang.
under him, but
Finally,
I think I'll be able
something
to
I
keep up.
know. I shouldn't do as much of a mess. Watch out for
Yeah,
the
I see
mixture.
him. I see him.
RPM
Yeah.
to
He's going to
100%.
the right.
This has the differential braking on the pedals.
Oh, it looks like a bomber. Oh, is he coming at me? Yeah, he did a turn. I think. What the fuck's he doing? Oh, it's like a 110 or something. I'm still chasing him.
coming into range.
Okay,
Want me to take a shot at him?
I'm currently taxiing with the Mustang on the airfield, taking off now.
My second stage turbo just kicked in, supercharger. So I'm trying to catch up to him.
Take some shots at him, see if I can get him to go to do something.
Where's the
Oh,
bandits
shit.
ready?
Okay, I see you. You're shooting at him. Oh, you're in this 47, yeah. Yeah, we're way off.
Yeah, well, I hope.
Hey, thank you for
I
liking my
tried.
post. Didn't get your
Alright.
name, I'm sorry.
I try to catch up to him.
Yeah, you're faster than me.
I'm gonna try flying a 47 this time.
I'm gonna kind of dive. Let's
Ah,
see.
the 47 is cool. I love that plane.
Are you starting to shoot at us?
If they only make it
with
less
me?
fragile.
I'm still with you. I don't see him shooting at anybody.
Seems to be able to take
Yeah,
a beating
shot-
from what I
he
see.
shot.
It's not too bad in that respect.
I just took a bunch of hits with the last mission I was in, so I think they might have done something with it because it feels a little.
I'm
more durable.
occupying the final runway right now,
He's
taking
shooting
off
at
with
you
a
right
Mustang.
now.
Okay. Well, yeah, he is, isn't he,
I
bastard?
don't see anyone
I'm
landing.
gonna
Seems safe.
dive. Try to get more speed.
Let's do it, guys. Let's
Now
try
all
not
y'all
to
who
make
are
a
in the
mess this
47
time.
beside me,
Maximum
know what engine you're
power.
running.
Combat mode.
I'm still setting up my engines.
Rolling right now
Are you the
in
one
the
in
Mustang.
French camo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you
Nice.
tagged him, I think, there.
I found that it's hard for them to see the camouflage 47s and the.
Oh, yeah, you're hitting him a bit, but you're wasting a lot of
mean-
ammo.
The 47 is so large, you know, it doesn't really matter what camo he uses.
Well, it's harder to see off the ground than.
I'm out of ammo, but he looks like he's in bad shape.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'll take my turn next. Let's see.
You need all
Finish
the
him
help.
off. I gotta go. I got RTB. I'm way short on.
Roger, I'm coming.
Who let the dogs
Oh,
out?
outlets.
Who let the
Oh,
dogs
not
out?
My dogs.
Okay, they wait for you. I stay above the airfield, the spiral ascend, and wait for your P-47. We go together.
Where are we going to?
Antwerpen, I guess.
Oh yeah, now he's diving, trying to evade.
Well, I'm gonna hit that target over there first, and I'll go help.
can't-
Why is
I
my
can't
speed so
believe he's
low?
even actually flying. I mean, I know I hit him with a bunch of bullets.
Oh yeah, he did.
This time I want to ascend more, guys. They really...
I don't know if he's dead or not.
They
but
really
he's
fly too
fucking
low, in
diving
my
like
opinion.
Crazy, holy shit. Oh,
Probably, he might
fuck.
be. Maybe he lost control. I bet he's gonna crash.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's going down. He's going down. Holy fuck. Even I almost lost control. Oh, he exited. Oh, Death Ferry. Yeah, he exited.
Not
Ah,
accelerating well. What's the
bitch.
problem here?
That's against the rules. You'll get penalized.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm gonna hit South Beveland while I'm over there.
Anyone in this channel playing Falcon BMS?
Oh shit, I think he. maybe-
Falcon? Falcon what?
Falcon BMS.
No, I don't
Bravo
know it.
Mike Sierra.
No, I don't know it.
I think he hit.
Hallelujah. How do you not know it?
Falcon? No. I played DCS for Modern Planes. There was an old game named Falcon, right?
Yeah, but Falcon BMS is a new one. Free.
I don't know it. No, really. I'll have to look for it. I bet I would like it. Does it have VR support? I do play DCS, by the way. Quite a lot, actually. With A10 and FA18.
Yeah, DCS is I played it 2005, but the Falcon BMS is basically a new version for free. Open.
Are you in that
And,
PAW?
You would be surprised how fucking awesome that is.
I'll have to look into it, absolutely, but I bet it doesn't have VR support, does it? Because I only play in VR now.
Not yet. It's on the work.
To play a flight simulator in 2020 without VR is really anachronistic to me. It feels like that. I know not everyone thinks like that, but it's just so
Well,
amazing.
I know, but I don't have VR. I have tracker and 55-inch screen. How is that?
Well, that's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. What skin does he have? Nah. VR is another story. You can have whatever skins you have.
Yeah,
You can have
Falcon
as
BMS,
many
the
as
flight
you
mode is
want,
fucking,
but the VR is better.
blow him. Even the fly-by-wire system, the code is like one by one the same code and they used in the F-16 itself. Like it's good game.
I can imagine. I'll Google it as soon as we're done here.
Yeah, just YouTube Falcon BMS. DCS is classic. It's the first jet fighter sim, like Flanker 2.0, Flanker 2.5. Then it was Loco, and then it was Flanker.
I have it and I have all those planes, but it's so hard to get into a multiplayer game
Where?
for me.
And BMS?
No, I think
and-
he's speaking
yeah,
about this, yes. No, you're
Yeah.
speaking about this one.
DCS.
because it's always super laggy for me. Like I don't know where
Strange.
their servers are at.
Yeah, I mean, what they have to do in DCS is just fucking optimize the resource files so that people don't have like, you know, they're overdoing things like, I mean, texture files usually 1000 pixels. Good, like in IL-2, if you have 4K, right? Like 4K textures, you have like 2000 texture files, like pixel, like skins, ground texture, and they overdo it like 8000. That's not doubling, that's multiplying it, and it's like, and the problem is like different producers produce different things, and there is no consistency throughout the whole package. And then sometimes you have issues with DCS and FPS. I mean, if they wanted to, if they would address it, they could optimize it really awesomely. I've been around with DCS like since 2005. There's like
Excuse me if I interrupt you, but I'm now flying to the west of the 2nd Canadian Infantry Division. There's a bunch of German planes, a lot of them, at least 110. They're doing whatever they want, basically.
Kill them all.
Okay, I will try. I will try to. That might be difficult. I see at least 4 different planes. That's a BF, I think, and the Canadian Division between the base and Antwerp. They're bombing it pretty badly. There's smoke rising. I cannot engage by myself.
With their lights on.
But if someone would help, I could try to do
I'm coming
something.
that way, yeah. Oh, somebody's shooting at somebody.
I'm ascending. I'll drop the bombs. I don't want the weight with me. I will try to fight them. I think they spotted me. Now they're moving towards my direction, but they're lower. Above the river, basically. There's at least 2 fighters.
I see him. I'm heading that way.
And 2 attackers, I
I
think.
don't see him yet, but I'm coming.
I'm climbing as much as I can before engaging. I want to attack them from above.
Roger. Heading for the 2nd Canadians too.
Good.
Yeah,
Tell me when you're in range. I'll try to stall for time until you can assist me. It looks very dangerous.
Where are they at now? Like, are they over the target or are they?
Yeah, they're right over the
All
target
over
right
the
now.
target, over, around. There's I don't know how many they are. The entire team is here.
I see a few people flying high. Is that them?
Yeah, they're on the deck.
I think I'm the highest one. They're much below me.
What's your current altitude?
Oh, I see. Okay, I see one.
Seems like I'm 6,000 even. Ooh, user feels so high.
Okay, I see the one getting the flak. Kind of north of the target. But then he disappeared. Oh,
Yeah,
there he
looks
is.
like they,
Okay, yeah, there's 2 of them, or at least one.
There's
Yeah.
one
One's
isolated
firing right now. One's
Yeah.
to the
I see
south
another
of
one.
the target, flying mid-altitude more or less, and he's leaving black smoke.
I'm the one that's leaking fuel. That's gonna be up behind them right now.
I think I can dive for 110, and apparently has no one covering me.
262 dive. 262 just dove by. He was the one that's just shot.
I'm diving at one of the 110s, that is very low altitude at the moment. The whistle is
looks
too
like I
cool.
see them right now. Yeah, I
No,
see
he
them.
turned. I cannot dive for him anymore. Oh, I blacked out. Why do you black out so easily? My god, you lost consciousness. Wait. Okay, I wasn't diving anymore, luckily. Because otherwise I'd be dead. Okay. No one seems to be after me at the moment. I see the anti-air defenses are shooting at the 110.
Okay, apparently somebody's
Yeah,
yelling
okay.
that there's a jet somewhere.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see a
Yeah.
110.
I think the 110 is under attack from a fighter.
I was sitting up and then somebody got me
Hey,
in the back.
the Italian guy is Zalok, right? Zalok?
I'm Zalok, yeah. I'm in the
Okay,
Mustang
I
currently,
I-
diving for
I
the
saw you.
110. The 110 is
that-
damaged. Someone hit it.
I hit it pretty good.
Yeah,
him.
I'm going to assist. No, but I think it's not necessary. No, it's not falling.
Is it?
Yeah,
it
it's
spare?
falling. It's spinning. Okay, it's going down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
trying
I'm
to.
for the one-
Oh,
down for the
I
one.
blacked out
260 is around,
again.
260.
What the heck?
What plane are you flying?
It's the Mustang. I don't know, man. I'm constantly blacking out. And
You might be
now I'm
pulling a
not
bit
coming
too
back
hard.
to. Yeah, probably so. Never happens to me. Well, it never happens to
Yeah,
me.
I see fire again. I'm gonna go
Okay,
dive on
I
this
came
wherever
back
this
to
guy
my
is.
senses. What am I looking at now?
What
Something
the heck
low
is
out.
this thing shooting? I think there's someone on the ground just shooting.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Well, there we go. He's dead now.
Well,
Okay, I'm going back up. I'm climbing back again.
you're above the objective right now, flying low, right?
Yeah,
I see you,
Directly
Dan.
above
I
the
see you,
objective.
do. I'm
Yeah,
above
I'm
you.
above the ejector flying.
I will try to keep myself high. I no longer
Whoa.
see. Ah, wait, maybe I saw something to the back of me. No.
There is a 262 around here, so watch.
Yeah, there
I
must
see
be.
a 109 or something down there.
The ground,
no.
the ground artillery is shooting again. I don't know
Oh no, it's
towards
not.
what. There's nothing
Yeah,
in
I
that
see
direction.
someone shooting down there. What the heck
Yeah.
is that?
I don't know at what.
Is there a plane down there that's still alive? I think there is a German plane down there. He's not quitting yet.
Like
Okay,
landed.
Yeah, this guy.
Yep, I try to hit him and I lost control of my plane.
I'm gonna strafe this guy.
Why not?
Easy target. I mean, he's not quitting. Might as well just put some lead to him.
I wish I could see it. Ah, here it is. Now I see it. Yeah, the ground artillery isn't basically.
Artillery shooting. AA guns are shooting. We got flak somewhere. I'm going boost mode. I need to get some altitude. I see him.
I see
think it's a
the
109.
landed plane. The landed plane is still there.
109. 109 to the northeast right now. Flak about 1,000 feet. My dogs are barking again.
Yeah.
I just need to deal with this 109.
Where
Wait,
did you
is
see
that
the
a
109? I don't see the 109.
Northeast right now. He's running away. I can't chase
Then
him.
I think I see him. Yeah, it's too far.
Crap, the jug is way too slow at this altitude. Yeah, not gonna chase him.
No, it's
He's trying to
pointless.
drag me away from the airfield. It's
I agree, I
pointless, yeah.
agree. Let's stay above it.
Breaking off, heading back to the objective. There's flak directly over the objective too.
Yeah, I saw it a while ago, turning around so I can watch it again. That's a jet.
God.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really vulnerable right now. This low. Oh, bomb.
There's a bomb. Yeah.
Where's the plane that dropped that thing?
I don't know. I see. Ah, it's a jet.
Oh crap.
Yeah. It's the Mid 262. I see it. I'm behind you, but I bet I cannot chase that thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I dropped the bomb and is completely gone away already. Going back to base. As someone
Yeah,
said in chat, goddamn Nazi super weapon. He's coming back, you know. I think it's coming back. He's looking for blood.
Okay. I can deal with a jet.
I'm following. The first time I saw a jet, who said it? Chuck Eager. This is the first time, in fact, I'm seeing a jet in multiplayer. Here
Yep,
it
we got
is.
some. We got flak again. About 4,000.
It's not
feet.
that fast, you know. Yeah, they're shooting at him. He's right where the flags are, a bit in front, in fact. I'm also shooting at him because...
He's above the clouds now, by the way.
no,
Just,
below. He's pointing at the target. He doesn't care,
Oh, there-
basically. He wants to
we got
strafe the
multiple
target.
Germans then.
Or has more bombs, I don't know.
We got multiple Germans then. There's one above the clouds over the target.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
diving.
I'm trying to follow the jet, seems very difficult to hit. But I might as well try, I guess.
In boost mode, I see him. Somebody shooting him.
Me. Yeah, but it's too far.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the 262. That's
It's
the 262.
just wishful thinking from me. He's accelerating very well, actually.
Come on, come on.
Ah,
climb
someone's
back up,
shooting
climb
me.
up,
Someone's
climb up,
shooting me.
Climb up, climb
They're
up.
shooting me. They're shooting me. I have someone on my tail. See if you can help me, because I have someone on my tail. It's a BF, I think. I'm currently stalling the BF over the target while hoping
God, I
the
can't
ground
hit the
artillery
262.
can
Okay,
do
I'm gonna help you
something.
with that BF.
It's too late. I'm going down.
Shit.
He had cover. I should have expected it. I just got
I was
fixated on the
chasing
wrong thing.
262.
No, but me too.
Okay.
It's just so tempting and so useless in the end. Maybe with the Tempest. I pick the Tempest
Is that a
next.
110 or a 109? It's a 109.
It's a small plane. It was a fighter. I saw it clearly.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Well,
Trimming my
See
plane.
what you can do. I'm taking off again. I'll come back there with the Tempest this time. Because I think he
Okay,
can't
I
keep
see him.
up.
He's trying to outturn a Spitfire, which I think is a really, really stupid idea. He's
we no
crashing
longer
to the
have
ground. He's gonna
Tempest.
crash. Wow, I don't know how many G's he pulled trying to pull that up. He's gonna crash to the trees.
Ah, okay. Well, the better. He deserves it.
Oh no, he's alive. Okay, I see him. It's nope. You're not gonna get away from me. Oh, please don't do that. There we go.
Spitfire it is.
His wings off. Nice hit.
Good kill.
He jumped out. Oh man, I so want to shoot his parachute.
Nah, don't do it. That's a war
Yeah, I know.
crime. That's a war crime.
I mean, they started this bloody war.
Ah, that's true. That is true, of course. They asked for it.
Are you
see if
north of that target?
We're protecting the Canadians right now.
Right here now too.
Roger. They better give us their maple syrup after this.
Indeed, indeed. But not their poutine. They can keep it. Taking off in a Spitfire because apparently we're out of Tempest, or I'm out of Tempest. I don't know. I
Hey,
cannot
there's
spawn in.
one more here.
There's one here.
Next best thing, no? You can spawn in a Tempest, you go with a Spitfire. And this thing wants to spin. Okay, we discover he wants to spin. Oh, he wants to spin quite a bit. Ah, I'm braking with the wrong button, that's the reason.
T-47 really low, directly over the freaking objective, so they must have seen me right now.
By firing at the objective, right?
I see something. Who's that diving down like crazy? Spitfire?
Yeah, that's a 262. It's 262.
No, it's not a 267. It's a prop plane. I don't know what the heck is this plane, but he's prop. Could be German.
I'm
chasing
chasing
him. I'm giving
262.
It's not like there are many different German
Roger.
planes in this game.
Chasing what looks like a Tempest or a P. No, it's a Spitfire. Dang it.
That's me. I'm chasing a 262. That's what hit our target just a second.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to catch him. I try to get him in a dive.
Nah,
And
you're gonna
we're
break
in the
apart
air.
before you even catch him. Even even in a dive.
Yeah, I know. I had an altitude advantage over him, and he was hitting the target. And I dove right on him, and he just.
It's like the only times I've killed the 262s with the Mustang. Like I've never been successful with any other plane.
I killed one with P-47 before, so
Oh, nice.
that's my only P-62 kills in a P-47.
Well, it's certainly got the firepower to do it.
It's fast once you get it going. It doesn't accelerate. good,
Yeah,
but
the
once you get
P-47
speed-
can be a lot fast, it's true. You can chase
Yeah, the
anything.
Tough
target
plane to
second.
handle, but a monster.
It still doesn't
Spitfire
dive
not
as
as
good
well.
as it should be. However,
Around will finish in 5 minutes.
like I wish they can make it dive a little bit faster.
So what?
I like the
You're
plane. I
that
like
fast, so
everything.
what?
What's the lane?
High altitude, High altitude, bring on any German. But low altitude,
Nah,
That's
nah.
mission, a
It's
five
not
bomber mission.
great for low altitude fights.
I mean,
I know, no, but high altitude is just a monster, but low altitude is just, nah.
you gotta really,
Nine.
It's
you
a
gotta really
good
know how
boom
to
and
fly
zoomer
really
also.
well.
You can boom and zoom well with it.
It likes flaps.
It absolutely does.
Okay,
Like this thing will
okay.
outturn anything with flaps.
The
And
P-47.
your stall speed is basically 50 miles an hour too, so you're not gonna fall out of the sky whatever happens.
P-47
Yeah,
outruns
yeah,
anything.
It has to
Must be a
yeah,
different
with flaps, even with drag, it has
P-47 from the
sustained
one
power
I
to
know.
destroy it.
Mine doesn't
You can sit there
outturn
and-
anything.
You can sit there and hold the nose up like a helicopter too once you're in your boot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang forever.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
there's
fly,
something
we can fly,
interesting
flap,
about
flap,
there's-
flap.
There's something
I see him.
interesting about BFM in this regard because you can compare the turn performances like sustained turn rates and this and that and blah blah blah, but there are also maneuver characteristics to the certain planes. Like for example, Germans, if they have the nose down, like if they dive on you, they are really nose heavy and tail lazy. So
That's a
it takes
262.
them a
Yeah.
big radius to get the nose back up, right?
He's turning, I might be able to get
So,
on.
because of the nature of the plane.
That's
So you can use those
interesting.
habits of the plane against them, basically, make them attack
Okay,
downhill
see them
and then
fire.
reverse inside them. It works very nicely.
That's
Not in this
interesting.
game, though.
This is very interesting.
Like in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
game, if the Germans are like lagging behind you, they will just use the trim, and it doesn't matter what angle you are, they're gonna hit you.
Nah, I tried to back.
This freaking 262 is diving like crazy now. I hope we can chase him still.
You can trim turn and everything, but the plane is still the plane. You know, nope. You know, there's a saying: you can break the laws. Sorry, you can break the rules, and sometimes you should, but you can never break the laws of physics. So, and there's another saying like, no pilot is better than his plane is. So know his plane.
A moment of silence to appreciate
This
the
262's
wise
gone.
quotes. No, but they are really,
Yeah,
really wise.
I mean, I agree that you cannot break the laws of physics, but that's in real life. The game has wonky physics.
Sometimes, maybe.
Yeah, yes. I mean, yes, I agree with you generally, absolutely in this because, you know, like be it DCS or be it IL-2, be it BMS or whatever, you sometimes have those strange things. But I have to say, it honestly,
what?
being 15 years around, IL-2 and BMS is the most realistic flight combat, what I think, according to books and 15 years of meeting people. DCS
Yeah, for
is still
the
awesome.
normal PC, yeah.
He really loves that
Yeah,
game, huh?
DCS is still awesome looking, but looking at my hard drive space, it takes the biggest space on my hard drive.
Ah, that's true. It takes a lot of
It's pretty
space.
much
It's huge.
the
huge,
best
yeah.
looking and biggest pile of shit ever.
I got some hits in that 262. I wish it would have done something more than just fly.
I mean,
If you want to have
262 is tough.
BFM, like proper BFM, IL-2 and BMS. It's period.
I've never heard the game.
Yeah, for the
this
commercial
this guy keeps
sales,
speaking
it's
about.
gonna be IL-2. But if you really want an experience of like real combat simulator, you need to freaking join the military for that.
Well, that's the most realistic of them all, no?
Yeah.
That's the best option. I bet you can break the law of physics there. That would be quite an
But-
achievement.
Sometimes they have shitty sims.
Only problem is that you get no response. I think my game
You do
hung.
realize that a dedicated virtual pilot, right, who basically seriously researches and tries to become good, proficient in what he does, usually has more combat hours than a real pilot.
That is true, man. That's something to think about. You're absolutely right.
I mean, but still, you're still not dealing with actual G-forces when you're not in a real.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Can never be the same
You
thing.
you might feel good about yourself, but your body talks different.
Yeah, by the time you actually pull G's, you're unconscious. He's still chasing you.
Well, yesterday I even got a kill while my plane was on fire. If it was the real plane and I was in it, I bet I wouldn't be thinking about shooting the enemy at that time. Downloading from
I mean,
server.
World War One, most people would be pointing a revolver at their head if that happens.
Likely,
You know, I never
likely.
did Rise of Flight or World War One planes ever. Maybe the Richthofen times.
Yeah, I mean, those dudes have literal balls of steel. Like
Ah,
you're
well,
basically sitting on a gas can. You're
indeed.
flying what is
Yeah.
basically a glorified kite.
Yeah, more or less.
We
That's
have
a
a
good
big-
definition.
We have a MiG-21 here at the airbase. And every time I see this junk tin can, right, I'm like, fuck me, those guys were brave. it looks like junk, like flying fucking junk.
Good
But
definition.
Yeah, finally, the MiG-21s can actually be a match for like even like at least an F4.
fast.
There were
Fast. They
like
even
21.
catch all the F-16s, man. They're fast.
yeah, I mean, Vietnam War. There's like a Vietnamese ace who shot down I don't know like 7 F4 Phantoms. Like that guy was good.
My favorite jet is still the Su-27 and the 16. I think that's like of the past history, the pinnacle of excellence. Now, okay, you have different stuff, but back in then, third, fourth generation, flank
I
and
would
16 is just
I would be
wow.
in the F-15. Like that thing is gonna keep me alive. I think the F-15 will.
Yeah, that too. 15 is also pretty successful plane though.
I actually think that the F-15 is the most successful like jet age fighter.
Yeah, I know that's true, but it's hard to say such things because in an area of no competition and or not good competition.
Yeah, I mean you're not really gonna expect like an
Like
actual like actual Russian 27 to actually fight an actual US 15. So
yeah, I
it's
mean
kind of hard.
if you invade banana countries, you know, it's not.
Yeah, they're gonna get like the toned down export versions.
What's interesting though is like the shootouts. There's a country sometimes have the Americans in Poland or the Americans in Germany or the Germans in the States with the Eurofighters with the Raptor and stuff like the experiments they do once in a while and the leaked infos about it. That's interesting.
I mean, they actually do.
They do that a lot. They
And
want to
you know
know.
what?
They do.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the engine start? Oh, here it is.
Oh, there's only there's very few players now. That's sad.
Even back in days where they brought out the F-15A, the first version, it's a really successful plane, but I don't know if you read or heard about it, but basically there's still Tomcats that kicked ass of the F-15, and it almost canceled the F-15 program. Jet General is really being pissed about it.
I mean, the F-14s were really, really good. I think the F-14s are actually more maneuverable than the F-16s.
I think they still have a role, right? They're still active.
In some regimes, yeah, due to the wing unfolding and the wingspan and all that and lift area and.
Yeah, but an F-16 will never catch a Tomcat. A Tomcat is just freaking fast.
To be
that's
honest,
to be
I mean,
expected.
I've flown quite a lot the F-14 and F-18 and DCS and F-15 and blah blah. F-15 is like 10 years old. I mean, I'm talking from a sim-world experience, right? So I would still take the F-16.
Well, it's
definitely.
much newer.
But if I'm gonna choose, like, if it's just DCS, I don't know. I'm just more familiar with the Su-27, Su-33.
Well, they're also simulated at a different rate, no? They're a bit easier to fly. They don't have as many functionality in them. It's a simpler module.
There are two guys in DCS which I know as the best Mirage pilots in dogfighting. One is Engine, and one is Microvax. They're like fucking crazy on the. And I fought them in a flanker. Dude, that is a tough fucking challenge.
Well,
But
like an actual like guns or missiles.
guns, like just.
But are there
controlling-
dedicated guns dogfighting servers? Because every time I go to a server in DCS,
Yeah.
it's over in a moment.
No, just dogfight servers one, and the old one, which was mine, is not up right now. It's the BFM bar.
I love to look into it. All the times I go play DCS in multiplayer, it ends up like this. I meet the enemy, I shoot my missiles, he shoots his, I pray, he prays, whoever prays harder wins the fight. That's the way it plays out for me. I bet there is much more strategy to it.
Yeah. It's missing. What's missing? What's missing is basically a place where all the dogfight dedicated people, like only BFM and ACM, like 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2, can meet. Like, so we opened this Discord channel, which is called BFM Bar.
That's interesting.
Everyone who's interested in pure dogfighting, like 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1, regardless of IL-2, BMS or DCS, is meeting up there. With documentation and videos and matches and you know.
What's the name of the Discord?
I can send you a link, hold on.
Ah, well, I certainly appreciate it.
I mean, I'm gonna admit I'm not really that good at DCS. Usually ends up to me like take off, fly for 5 minutes. Got
that's my
blown out.
experience
I don't
too.
even know what shot me.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bit like this. It's like playing PUBG in the beginning. You just don't know when the enemy comes. When the enemy comes, you're dead.
Yeah. And I'm even like I'm always complaining to some of my buddies like I thought missile alerts are supposed to warn you, but nope, completely silent, and you just go boom, I'm dead.
You know what?
Yeah.
That happens when they shoot you missiles that are guided by the radar of the plane, no? Because if it's a continuous wave radar, the one on the AIM-20, for example, then it goes beeping differently. But they shoot you with an AIM-7, you won't know it in advance. It will sound like the normal radar of the plane.
To be honest, you know what's funny? I mean, as I said, I'm around with DCS since 2005, right? So, right now, the dogfighting, the flight model is really the best it ever was. Seriously, it's really, it's not perfect, of course, but it's really good.
To me, it feels good.
Missile is, I don't do missiles in DCS. It's just wicked, you know.
Ah, I see.
Just too much game exploitation of flaws of the game rather than doing real BVR.
Well, that's
Like,
terrible.
okay, this game has a mistake here, so I use it to win. You know, like this. You know.
Yeah, they will exploit the game. Yeah, true.
Yeah, and that sucks. I mean, that's like people doing this Arcadian bullshit just to get the scores. And,
I mean, that's kind of what they do here in IL-2 too. Like Russian planes have like
Every
their
game,
like,
yeah. Everyone flies
that-
like that.
Yeah, like they just nose down. Like, nope, negative G is nothing. It doesn't exist. Whatever.
You should play War Thunder. No, I play War Thunder in simulation mode.
It's better now. I mean, IL-2 in the past was not as good as it is now.
Oh,
And
yeah,
with the new G
absolutely.
model, it's even not even.
You should see what the people do in War Thunder simulator mode. It's really crazy. In practice, everything is exploited. Everything, even the sound of the game. They lower the volume of the engine so you can hear the enemy plane. It's like playing PUBG again. I'm coding the game. You listen to the planes that come to you, and you're supposed to do it. It's been quite a discovery, no? I played the game for the longest time because I enjoyed it as a VR game. Then recently I started streaming it, and I've met some people that play it in a more competitive way than me, and I discovered that I was doing everything wrong. I had to lower my volume, I had to try and understand what a thing is by the way it moves. Even though its movements are not realistic, you can exploit many things in the game. It's much less realistic than this. But still in simulation mode it can be a challenge, and it can be fun, as long as you accept that it's not completely true to life.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not
everybody
gambling
knows
this.
that it's
By high
it's
nicks.
arcade. Like, yeah.
But not 100%. You try play simulation mode with a dedicated group of people, you employ very realistic
Pretty good,
tactics.
actually.
It's not bad.
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty good.
It's very fun. Do you play it? I play it
You know,
almost
I
every day.
I never touched War Thunder because every time people told me it's arcade. Don't
Not
touch it, it's
necessary,
bullshit,
not
blah, blah, blah.
necessary. If
And
you
then
play
I-
simulation,
then I-
not
then-
necessary.
Yeah, then I tried it and I was like, hey, this is not bad at all. I mean, in
It's
battle
not.
simulation.
No,
You can-
try to fly the Mustang in that game. Maybe it's even harder than here. It's surprisingly, really.
The Mustang in War Thunder, yeah, I would agree to that. It's much better model than this one.
Isn't it?
Like-
Yeah, I think the same, maybe.
I don't know if you've experienced it, but if you go past like 400 miles an hour in the Mustang here in IL-2, it has a tendency to sometimes just, like permanently trim down. So your nose will always want to put, to nose down, and
That's
you need to
normal.
adjust the trim.
That's
No,
You know what?
It-
I think mine is
the
doing
thing is-
just that. It's doing that now, and I was wondering why. I keep raising my trim, and it keeps pointing to the ground.
Yeah. It's okay if it's like only during
Well,
the
actually,
dive.
I'm
I
flying
can
the
understand
Tempest.
it, MacTuck and stuff. Yeah, that happens. But when I level out and I start flying normal again, and it's still pointing down, yeah, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I think I'm encountering a bug of some sort. Actually, I'm in the Tempest right now, but it does just what you described. It points to the
Are you
ground for
are you
some
the
reason.
Tempest with the bomb? Oh, no.
Yeah, with the bomb. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm on the Spitfire to your left, I think.
Yeah, I think I
Flashing
saw.
lights.
I saw also. Flash my lights. Okay. Did I flash them?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
this is not you. Wait, where are you? What airfield did you spawn in?
The northernmost one, B-77.
Yeah, I also am. I'm on that one. Oh yeah, I see you. I think this is you. It's just you're not. Can you see this?
Wait, I'll launch a flare. I think this is the flare
You know
button.
what I just did?
Yeah, I launch a flare. Is that me?
I
I
see
just
you.
did something horrible.
I see you flashing lights. I don't see a flare.
Ah, okay. This is strange as even more. Okay, I don't know. I'm heading
What?
east from the big city
While
to
I'm-
the red object.
While I'm enjoying this conversation, right? I'm drinking something, right? Like I'm mixing Jamaican rum with Coca-Cola. And so
Don't tell
we are-
us.
we are talking-
You'll get us jealous.
Yeah, we are talking, and I'm focused on you guys, and I put my Jamaican rum in the glass, and I forgot to put Coca-Cola inside, and then I
No.
drink the
Yeah, that's gonna burn. Oh, oh, freaking hell! I forgot that this should be like differential braking. Yeah, there you go. Got it in the right track.
Yeah, I have the bug you described. My brain
I
wants
really, really
to
like the
point to
Spitfire's
the
handling,
ground
though. It's just-
without no
I
reason.
hate it because like every single time oh my god, I almost hit the Tempest.
The Tempest, me. You almost hit me.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Ah, I don't
So,
see you,
where
you
we
know.
gonna go?
I'm trying to turn my head this way and that, but I don't see you. Okay, well, good.
I'm on your left.
My left.
I don't know who's this guy then.
No, but it's not me. I don't see you.
Okay,
It's
'cause
another
he's-
Tempest with another
Yeah,
bomb,
it's
I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my. Actually, I'm just gonna take off in the freaking field because I can't find the runway here in Gilza. I hate this
think,
airfield so much.
I think I see that must be the city before the objective. Yeah, Vagel. I'm in sight of Vagel.
Man, I love how light the controls are in the Spitfire. Just don't black out. I think I need to practice this. That's all
Engine
that I
fighter
need.
to the southwest, P-47.
Oh, the runway is to the right, not to the left. Okay, I get it now.
I see it in the airfield. Didn't you say he was following me? But wait a minute, you're on land, you're taking off. No, then I cannot
I
be
just took
that.
off
I'm
right
actually in the air, and I'm almost halfway to the objective right now. So we were really,
Oh, okay,
really.
okay. That's fine.
Actually, we were very far from one another, to say the least.
Because I was in Gilze, wait.
No, it's
or,
not, Nix.
However, the Dutch pronounce
think my
that. I'm
canopy is
building,
closed.
The urine.
It's closed,
I'm
it's
gonna drop
closed.
my bombs on it.
It's close, it's close. You scared me for a minute, Nix. You scared me. That's the small city, okay. Yeah, that's Vegel, now I'm sure of it. I'm coming quite close to the objective. I guess I scouted in advance for you guys also. It's an airfield, it seems a forward airfield, okay.
Doesn't the Mark 9 Spitfire have bubble canopy too?
No idea.
I wish they just added. I wish you just add it as a mod. Like you can make the bubble canopy out of the Mark 9.
Engaging filer. Yeah, maybe we're missing some effects because I lower my details. Now here you can see it clearly. You really feel inside of it with VR. You tend to move. You cannot move your head out of the cockpit here, by the way, no? It doesn't let you.
How
If
much
you
time
open
is
the
left on
canopy,
the
you
server?
can.
It's just restarted.
Oh, okay, good. I just needed a break.
That's probably
Flying for 3-4
Eindhoven.
hours.
Okay.
Better than getting drunk in the bar, right? Drink at home and fly.
Why drink and drive when you can drink and fly?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's good.
No, there isn't Nix, only the newer version. It didn't have the American planes originally. They added them only for Operation Bodenplatz, so they're the newer ones. Unfortunately, they sell the Lightning separately, and because I would really like to fly the Lightning in this. Okay, the Jet TV is slightly
I
to
posted a
the
video on
back
this
of
Discord channel
Vodka.
under content and media for the BMS curious ones.
Okay, I'll look at it later. I want to absolutely download the game you told me about, the free one. I guess it could be interesting.
I mean, if you like flight simming and you have never heard of Falcon BMS, then you missed something like big.
Yeah, well,
And it's
actually,
free,
I
and it's
restarted
free.
playing simulators after a lot of years, only because I enjoy them in VR. I had left the genre completely, unfortunately, and now I remember how much I liked it back in the day. So I missed a lot of
What
things,
VR are you
actually.
using?
Valve
VR are you
Index,
using?
the Valve Index. It's my second one. I
Yeah,
originally had the Oculus,
it's
and then I
it's a
bought
good.
it. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
good.
Valve Index is good. Yeah.
It's miles better than what I had before. The Oculus looks like a toy compared to it.
Yeah.
Also, surprisingly, it actually doesn't take that much resources, even though it has a superior resolution. Also, because you can set your refresh. This is a great boon to VR, and something people haven't spoken about. The fact that you can go so up in refresh rate still means that you can also lower it, and when you lower it, it takes much less resources to run the game. You can target different frame rates depending on the game. That's essential in simulations. If you play something like the laser sword game, these things that everyone play, like Wii games, it's not a problem. But with this, you need to lower your refresh, and here you can do it.
The thing, I mean, I want to buy VR one day, you know, like always wanted to, but the thing what keeps him back is like I need to see it in the game. Like how difficult is it to spot pixels like dots?
Depends on the game. Allora, you play War Thunder, it's perfect. War Thunder is very well optimized for VR. It actually, I think, makes the things that are further out bigger, and it works well. It feels natural, and you can even identify planes. Here it's difficult. You need the mod. Unless you install the mod that lets you zoom, you will never spot anything. But if you install the mod, it can work. It's still something that we don't really have. To spot things at a distance in VR will not be yet like on the monitor.
Yeah.
But it's bound to change eventually. Depends on the game, really.
The best visibility of targets I see in War Thunder and Falcon BMS. And then IL-2, and the last one is DCS. DCS is really difficult.
DCS I only play with labels. Even while streaming I play only with labels. It's impossible for me to play without.
Yeah, you don't see nothing. This is crazy.
No, it's true. It's true. It's useless. Especially in VR.
Tried HP Reverb out.
Yeah, reverb and Pimax and all that nonsense. Yeah, but
No, nothing is even close to a reverb. A reverb is like looking at a monitor. I've tried the Index. I have not tried a Pimax, but the It's just
That-
not. There's no way
about
it's
doing
as good.
The reverb
Yeah.
is pretty much one of the best.
Ah,
but
the
compared
reverb.
on
Okay, no, I
side
was
by
trying
side
to.
with Spider.
Yeah, it's the highest resolution one, right? But you have a small field of view. That's also bad
You
in
do.
dogfight. In dogfights, you need a lot of field of view. Even with the valve index, that is it's pretty good in that term. I
Yeah,
often
the index field of view is very nice.
yeah, but what I do is I often center the view temporarily wrong. Because it lets you see farther behind. You never can have the same field of view. Checking your six is
Yeah.
not the easiest thing in VR unless you learn doing that.
No,
To center it
I
wrong.
used to do the same thing when I didn't have my reverb.
I wish I knew
would
Nix.
center
We'll have
off
to
center
Google
and
it.
do
It
a
says
design.
it's cool
Where are you guys at? What's
and
going
also
on? There's
free.
not very many people
I'm
on the
attacking the
server,
target right now. Attacking the target. Doing my strafe run. Dropping my bombs also.
huh?
I want to
You're
the
going
east
to,
of the
what,
airfield.
Diurna. I think I'm going for Diurna. All I'm doing is basically go to the target, bomb it. If they try to defend it, I'm gonna shoot them down.
Oh jeez, it's 7-on-3.
You know what's funny?
I
mean,
never get to fly allies.
I don't think I hit with
in
the
the
bombs.
beginning, IL-2 came out. I mean, not many Western people, Americans, basically used it as like, because Falcon, of course, a lot of people do is Americans, and now where we have the American planes more and the American server now, combat box is like typically American times. Like for us, it's like late night, early morning.
No
And,
points. No
and
points.
it's
What the hell?
totally, it's cool.
I bombed wrong. Okay, let's do another strafe run. Allied airfield under attack. I think I got that one.
Alright, here we go. Dropping bombs over Diurna.
Alright, well, it's
Still not
good.
7-on-3, so I'm gonna switch sides. I wanted to fly allies because I never get to because it's always so uneven.
He's been speaking about that
Yeah, comes to
game
the
for the longest
You know,
time.
you know what is the difference between a Mustang and a good 190?
No,
No?
no. What's the difference?
In a Mustang, you get more chicks.
Because it looks cooler.
I'm from California,
But he
so.
certainly does. I wonder what he meant actually. He's a bit drunk, no?
Alright, I'll see you
That's
guys
been
up there.
destroyed.
I'm
I
looking
should
at
get
the
some
chat,
points
so
from
I'm
that.
not listening to you.
But that's not possible. I'm firing again on a. How can I be firing on friendly objective? Excuse me. Now I'm starting to wonder. But red targets are friends, right, on the map?
Yeah, they are, because we're allies, so we're on the
What
right
the
side.
hell? That's the reason I did the same thing with the A20. I thought red indicated the enemy. What the hell?
You can actually change your settings. You
I
can
will
actually
have to
change
do it. I will. That's the
Yeah.
reason I was bombing the wrong thing in the previous match too. What the hell?
Yeah, in the setting you can change it that your side is always blue.
I'll have to do it. I actually thought it was like that. That's the reason I kept bombing the wrong things today. Damn it. I think the other time I was playing on the German side then, and that's the reason it made sense to me. And didn't have this problem. I've been bombing the wrong thing all the times. Okay. And then I guess I'm moving to the AAA.
Apparently somebody's shooting at the flag in here. I don't know what this flag is shooting at though.
The colors are inverted. The colors are inverted. I've been playing this game for the longest time, still didn't never notice. I think I can change that option.
Wow, the Spitfire is slow. Holy crap.
Ah, yeah. Here it
I
is.
love IL-2 as it is now. It's
Red
really good.
friendlies, blue enemies.
If they can only change some more of the physics, like red out should be a lot more severe, and like the P-47 should not
Probably
be
from
wet
the
tissue.
next match.
I'm gonna love it absolutely.
It's a high altitude fighter. I mean, if you know how to deal with that thing high, no German will catch.
So he was speaking about this Falcon BMS game. He says it's named Falcon BMS, and apparently he loves it. It's like his favorite flight game of ever. He says that it's got the best flight model. It's incredibly fun. Do Google it. I don't know anything. It's also said it's free. It's a free game. You never find other players. He seems to know a lot about. He meant the carrier. He seems to know a lot about simulators. So if he says that, it must be true. Falcon BMS. I'll Google it. Maybe we could even stream it. I don't know. Probably doesn't have VR, but still, it's worth checking it out.
Damage, but it doesn't. It just seizes. You hit it once, it's dead.
That's Salmon, I think.
Really?
Already.
Yeah, like there's been many times.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been attacked,
Salmon
like,
and that's Dern.
BF-110s,
So that's where I'll find the
and
targets.
they hit my engine like once or twice.
But if they hit your engine, they are lucky shooters. I mean, engine is engine. Engine is over.
Oh, I'm diving on a Tempest. I thought it was a 109.
Where you guys at the moment? I'm heading for Dern.
I think I'm behind you. Can you look behind you? Are you climbing up right now from a strafing? Right?
I'm coming
The
to
reason why I
Dern
like the
from the east of it. No, the north of it, I think. No, wait.
Okay.
The reason why I like the Mustang so much, I can fly high and fast, extended fights, and I also can go low on the deck and dirty and scissors with one.
Yeah. Just don't go slow with the 19. Oh, with the P51. Once you go slow in the P51, you're gonna die. It doesn't accelerate as fast as German planes, and it's really unstable when it's slow.
So, excuse me, actually, where am I coming from?
Which is that's an actual problem in the real P51s.
Now I'm pointing at the city. I'm coming from the north, of course. So the
I
target
made
will
a
be
test,
to
like,
my
the
right.
Spitfire Mach 9, a friend who's a really good dogfighter, and me and the people. That was an
Unfortunately,
experience.
the server is half
Because
empty.
you don't have
The
many
Americans have
cards
gone to
to
sleep.
win,
Now
but
it's
you
very
do
light
have
night.
some.
Oh, woke up just died. I think he got shot by an MG34. I'm out of here. It's really hard to win against a Spitfire in any sort of turn fights. The Spitfire will dominate that. Absolutely.
Well, that's the truth of the Spitfire.
Yes, no. Yes, generally, and no, because there are exceptions to it.
I mean,
Always,
if all things are like, if all things are equal, including pilot skill, in an actual turn fight, the Spitfire will win.
Yeah,
It's just
that's why I'm saying yes, generally, and no, there are exceptions to it. As you said, you don't go into the regime where the Spitfire dominates. You
Yeah,
try
exactly.
to provoke and invoke regimes where.
I mean, that's what you should do with every plane. Just don't fight on their strengths, which is that's the thing that I think I like about the German planes, because the German planes are kind of like general purpose planes. They can fight whether it's a turn fight or boom and zoom.
I have friends who are like mostly Americans, and they're like so dedicated to only flying
okay,
American
I did
planes.
it
I'm like,
again. What the
guy,
fuck am I
you need
shooting
to
at?
you need to know your enemy. Fly the enemy plane, then you understand the weakness of the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, the
fly
109 or
where?
190
I have
can
to fly
do this
east.
and this very good, but there are things it not do at all good.
Yeah, I was
One
flying
of
on the
those is diving.
B-78.
At least the 109.
I
The
have to go
109
to Dern
absolutely sucks at
AAA.
diving.
Yeah, very informative indeed,
You
Nix.
managed to make
Even
me
though
walk up, that's
fucked
the
up
most
again,
crashing to the
I'm again
ground.
attacking the wrong thing.
I love
I'm
doing
attacking the one by
that. They have a
Eindhoven.
tendency to just
I have
follow
to
you
go
in a
to
split S, and
Dern.
they just could not pull out of a dive.
So this is Eindhoven and I have to go to Dern. This time it's a navigation error.
The 190, however, yeah, you're doomed if you dive against the 190. That thing will pull up. It doesn't matter how fast it's going.
There's a reason why the Americans back in the days, and even today, captured got Russian planes into their hands and used them as training platform, because they wanted to know, hands-on, what are the
Yeah.
weaknesses.
I mean, that's what Air Forces do
Okay, I
all the
will
time.
Nix once
That's the reason
the
why
occasion
when they
presents
captured the
itself.
Zero in the Aleutian Islands, suddenly the Zero started losing. I really hope they make a Pacific theater. I want to fly some Jap planes.
I heard there's one coming, right?
They don't have a lot of resources on Japanese planes because, well, they got destroyed. A lot of them did. I mean, the most popular planes are like the Kate and the Zeros. They have a lot of documentation of those, but not on the other planes like the Nakajima KI-55s, the Hayabusa, Shinden. They don't really have a lot of data on those.
I have an old. You remember me, someone? I have an older friend. His father was actually a pilot in World War II for the Germans.
Oh, for the German side.
Yeah. He told me stories I didn't even know. In our area, they dumped so many 190s, not the 190s, 109s
That's Vegel. That's in
into a pit,
Doven.
like in
And I should be
you know, where
heading
they
for
harvest
Dern,
stones
but I don't
from
see
the
it.
mountain,
I don't understand.
and they put them all in. Yeah.
I think I'm lost.
What, so they don't get captured?
No, they just after the war, basically just dump them into the pit where they usually harvest stone from.
That's the big city, okay. No, they don't know I'm streaming. Actually, I didn't tell them. I might tell them.
That's what I like about flight simming. I mean, 15 years, man. You meet a lot of good people, like no matter what nation, real aviators, virtual pilots. But this friend I'm talking about is a real friend, like real life.
It's
From
the
birth.
interesting
And
part,
his
really,
father
but
was basically
sometimes
a
it's
World War
terribly
II plane
difficult.
guy, pilot.
I mean, it's pretty rare to find those nowadays. Especially
They all,
like,
mostly are
like
dead. Mostly dead. I
yeah.
remember another guy. I was basically an insurance agent, or way back in a previous life, basically. And I visited his home, you know, and I'm coming in, and all the walls are full of aerial pictures and medals and you name it. He was also very old at the time. He's probably dead now, and he was also a World War II pilot. Like stories to tell a lot, you know. I wanted to sell something, but he sold me. You know?
It's very rare to see like an actual World War II, like pilot back in those days. Like the only person I've met was an actual tanker, not a pilot, but a tanker. And they have a lot of stories to disprove basically every single myth about, for example, like the German tanks or
Yeah.
whatnot. A lot of people think that the German tanks were really, really, really good in World War II, when no, they're not.
They weren't,
They're
really.
Yeah.
They were actually some of the worst tanks of the war.
No, really.
Yeah, like for example, the best tank actually that the Germans actually fielded was the Panzer IV and the Tiger One.
Yeah,
Many
that's
people
the
say the
story
Tiger One
of
is a
it.
waste of time. Yeah, but many people think that the Tiger One is a garbage tank. No, it's not. Like the only reason it did not perform as well as it should was because, well, it's not really being used according to its doctrine. The only time the Germans were supposed to use the Tiger One was there when they were facing really, really heavy resistance. They just use it and then put them back on the trains for the next fight. They're not really meant to like go from Paris to the
Uh-huh,
to the
of
front
course,
on
yeah.
by themselves.
Did I
Yeah, I
destroy something?
made that
No.
mistake before I blew up the K4's engine.
I should fly more the P-47 and try to use it proficient. I did that back in days and HSFX times is all.
Oh yeah, use the P-47. It's a really, really good plane. It's just, yeah, as I
Yeah,
just told you, it's a freaking wet tissue.
but I have to learn it a little bit more. I really have to learn it. I have to know my weapons. I have to know my tools, and I'm not proficient yet in it.
Out of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I
Basically,
either
the fight in
didn't
the
destroy
P-47 is no
anything,
turn.
or I'm still going back from
If you
the
turn into
penalty of
P-47, it's gonna
hitting
bleed
ground
way too
targets,
much energy.
friendly ones.
In all honesty, I knew.
You know
In
what,
this
guys?
one,
This
I'm
is
not sure how
hopeless.
to basically
I
manage
will
my
leave the
engine
server.
and
The
carburetor
problem
and all
is,
that
the
stuff.
problem is twofold. First, there aren't many people online. We still keep hearing them. I stay in the channel. But we're going to play some quick action to end the stream. The problem is that the time zone is different, and by now most of them are disconnected. There are 10 people online. What can we do? The cool part of the stream was the first one, when they still were playing. We had an almost full server then. But the big mistake I did with the... I cannot hear them anymore. I should be hearing them. I didn't leave the Discord channel. I guess you cannot hear them unless you're in their same team on the server. Ah no, I lowered the volume to speak, right.
I first started.
Let's go
playing
Somberloga, just quick action.
That's why I know the inside and outsides of 109s. I know exactly how to beat those things.
That guy is interesting, Nick, sir.
190s
He's
are
an
still
interesting
fine.
guy. We'll have to play with him again. I'll try
Have you
to
ever flown
send
the
him a
G4
friend
and
request.
G6?
Oh yeah, I've flown every single German 109 model in here. By far,
Which
the
one?
worst one is definitely the G4. It's absolutely shit.
You
It's
like the
basically a
G6?
G. The G6 is good, especially because of the 30 millimeters. But if you have a if you have a G14 or a K4, just take that. Obviously, the only reason I take the G6 is for the 30 millimeter. If there's no 14s and K4s, because my primary tactic when I'm fighting German is I do not dogfight at all. I just dive down, shoot them, bugger off. Like I don't even try to engage.
The F4 is a fucking crazy dogfight.
It's really crazy. That thing can turn like on a dime.
Let's fight
Accelerates
a
really
bit.
quickly. Climbs really well. That thing is just.
Oh my god,
almost
how many
perfect.
planes.
The only thing that can
Finally,
fight
everyone
that
was
on
here.
even terms is
Everyone
gonna be,
playing
like,
on the quick action server.
Mustang. And on the Russian side, it's only the LA5. Like even the Yak 1B is not gonna match an F4. It's just way too good. I don't like it though.
It's very pitch lazy, right?
Yeah, if you dive on it, it's worse than the G series. Like the G series have a tendency to lock up on a dive. If you dive on a 109 F4 and you go above, I don't know, like 450 kph, that's it. You need to trim immediately or you're gonna crash. Like the pitch on that thing is, yeah, it's really lazy. It's really
It's late
weak
night,
too.
you see, Nix. They're all American players. The Russians come online later, but you go to the Russian server, you'll end up
But if you
playing
want to fight,
the only
you know,
English
if you
speaking
like fighting
pets. So
vertically, nothing's
it's
gonna
just
beat
a
that.
game
I
that
don't
doesn't
care
have
what
a
plane
big
you
player
use right now.
base.
It's not gonna be beaten by anything.
Yeah,
It was pointless to stay there. I'll never meet the enemy like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Even in fast ones, the only plane that I know can match the F4, at least in low altitudes in vertical fights, is the LA5.
Some interesting people playing it though, huh?
Hard.
The
Very
LA,
interesting.
Possible.
yeah. But when you go above 5K, not even the LA5 FN is gonna do it. LA5 FN is just a monster. That's my favorite Russian plane.
LA5 FM, here he comes.
Like it goes 600 kph on the freaking deck, literally 5 feet off the ground.
That's the usual German doing the fall. He's trying to dive for someone. Fuck Wolf, right? Isn't it?
I'm still amused about my monitor, really.
Yeah, I like the
My
monitor.
I was flying my whole life as the beginning, like 19-inch CRT monitor, glass. Then it was a 24-inch LCD. Then it was like a 29-inch ultra widescreen LCD, which was like a revelation, right? And then now it's a 55-inch, like OLED fucking monster bullshit G-Sync blah blah blah. And the first time I put it up, I was like, this is too big. This is just too big.
It's never too big.
And now I say it should never have been any other way.
Absolutely.
You should
The
try
bigger
VR.
the
You
screen,
should
the
try
better.
VR. You should try VR. It's like having a screen that envelopes you. It's a different world. You're inside the game.
Yeah.
I'm a good
Your
advocate for
cockpit
it.
feels like
I
real
constantly.
size, like really big.
And I'm not really that kind of like into, you know, like whatchamacall these days, like actual gaming computer or gaming monitors and stuff. I just plug it on my 40-inch TV and that's it.
But the
For me,
TV has a
it's
lower refresh rate in general. For gaming, it's not the same thing.
It refreshes at like 60 hertz. Like
Yeah, I know.
it's
Well,
way more than
my
enough.
gaming monitor refreshes at 144. It's a bit more.
Yeah, but
For shooters,
if you
it's
want a
different,
good
huh?
gaming TV, like a price good, I mean, and the performance good. The LG C9. 1 millisecond response time, only 30 milliseconds input lag. This is less
That's
than...
not bad. LGTV in general have a problem. You have to set them
They're very
correctly
good, yeah.
because by default they have some smoothing algorithm and actually hurts gaming a lot. I was using one for playing, if you can believe it, Super Mario on the Switch, and suddenly I could no longer play Super Mario because I didn't notice why. Then in the end I noticed that I had like half of a second of delay from the button press to the jump. That's how much LGTV is delay. Unless you use certain channels or disable the algorithm. To try and play a serious game on that, I can imagine would have been terrible.
I tell you something. My monitor broke. Basically it fell, and I broke the
Damn
display,
it.
right? So I go
Uh-huh.
to the store, available, all the stores actually, and try to buy a monitor, 38-inch. No store had a monitor. So I said, shit, I need a monitor today. I want to continue flying.
Whatever you have.
Yeah, and I ended up TV. So I bought this fucking TV, and later I made research about it. It's great because it has G-Sync. It has 120
It has
hertz.
G-Sync. The TV has G-Sync. That's cool, man.
Yeah, G-Sync, 120 hertz, 4K, 55-inch,
4K
1
is cool.
millisecond response
4K.
time, 30 millisecond input lag, and HDR at 120 hertz. So
120. Well, that's not bad.
yeah, LG C9, and it's cheap. Normally TVs at that class cost 2,000 euros. This one, okay, only is still only because it's 1,300. So
Well, that's not bad. Monitor for
fly-
gaming are overpriced in general. Even the smallest one
They
costs a lot.
They are overpriced.
I'm not sure mine was worth the price actually, but those are for something. I used to play a lot of shooters at that time when I bought it, and it actually made a difference. I could see my performance improve, much more so than improving the performance of the computer. Actually, to finally be able to aim with 144 Hz does make a difference.
I tell you a different story. My whole life, like over 10 years, I fly 60 hertz. Every monitor,
Blackout
monitor,
crash, Nix. I blacked
And
out.
I have friends who tell me, I want to have 120, 144 hertz. And I was saying, why? Because your eyes cannot see more than 20
Same here. I thought the same, but actually you open your eyes when you try it the first time. It makes a difference. It does, indeed.
Absolutely, try open your eyes.
Uh-huh.
It's like 60 hertz is like simulated matrix, and 120 hertz is like natural motion, fluid, smooth.
No, it's different. It's different. You can see the pixel much better when you turn around fast. It makes a huge difference.
That too.
You no longer have tearing. It's a whole another story. For the longest time, I played with a normal TV. Then I discovered that actually it makes a difference.
Higher hertz makes a difference. 60 hertz is okay. I mean, for flight sim is okay.
Ah, for a flight
But
sim, yes.
If you're playing FPS, it's not.
Yeah, even if you flight sim at 120 hertz and you scissor with someone, like the tango, the motions, you know what I mean? You're in a tight, committed scissoring.
Uh-huh.
It's like so fluid, so liquid, so natural. It's like, and then you realize you were looking at a matrix before, where now it feels like really smooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can imagine it.
It's weird to explain. It's really strange.
Where are you guys headed to?
Well, actually, I left
Trying
the
to get
server
to the
now. I am playing on Berloga because since I'm streaming the game, my viewers were falling asleep,
I'm on
unfortunately.
Berloga.
With so few players in the server, I could find no action for them. So I
Hey,
went
you
to
wanna do 1
Berloga.
versus 1 in Balaga? I'm on Balaga.
You're on Berloga too?
Yeah.
Ah, really? So you also betrayed your comrades. The fact I was at them boring match. I wonder if I'm fighting you right now, even.
Yeah, combat boxes, everyone go to bed.
Yeah.
Matt's
You're
good.
European like me, right? So you have the same problem as me with the time zones.
We can do a 2v2 in there. There's 2v2 duels there, right?
2v2 is cream.
Well, I'm afraid you would destroy me by the level of knowledge you have to this game. But if you want, we can try. I'm currently shooting some German plane on Berloga.
2v2, if you 2v2 only works if you know your wingman, like if you train with him. If you don't, you can have fun, but it will be difficult.
It usually ends up.
I can
becoming, like,
imagine.
a 1v1 between the two of them. Are you on like the late?
What?
Or I'm sorry. Are you on the western front or the eastern front of Belroga?
Right now
Western
I'm on
front.
the east side.
Flying a Tempest.
East side.
I'm flying a Tempest on the west side, so we
Oh.
didn't meet.
Strong planes. Okay.
I'm gonna go fly an Italian plane then. Love that plane.
Oh, and a Marchetti.
Yeah, the Machi is
God.
good.
Cazzo Marchetti.
What? Are you speaking Italian now?
No, but I have a very good Italian friend, Manny, actually.
I'm Italian, you know. I told it in the beginning.
I know. But you sound French for some reason, you know?
Everyone tells me. You know what? I studied Oriental languages at university, and my Korean teacher said
Really?
the same. My Korean teacher said I sounded French as well, also in Korean. I don't know why.
Studied ancient languages.
Oriental languages, not ancient ones.
Oriental
Korean and
languages.
Japanese.
How much you know about Plato and ancient Greek Platonism?
Well, a bit, unfortunately, because by my own mistake I did the classical liceo, as we call it in Italy. I regretted every moment of it. Took me 6 years. Now I know a lot about Latin and Greek, ancient Greek that I never use. I wish I never went there. It was hellish, to tell you the truth. But it's a bit the fancy of my country. Many people go to the classical liceo.
Yeah, Platonism, like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but because I only know how to say it in English. The difference between inductive reasoning,
Oh, you're taking me way back.
That's
deductive
logic.
reasoning and retroductive reasoning. And I tell you what, back in times, the people were really, really, really smart. Now people
That
are
is
like
true.
Parrots.
That's true.
Parrots, repeating parrots.
I like the idea. I actually agree with that idea, you know. I also blog about a lot of topics, and I blogged about philosophy sometimes, and that's a thought that I have agreed
Metaphysics.
with. The fact that the older people were smarter is true. Some of the things they managed to build and do, they would be
Yes.
impossible today.
I agree.
Like, so many people are amazed at the fact, no, that the ancient built things like the pyramids and Stonehenge and so on. But actually, what's strange about it? Their kind of intelligence was the same as ours. They just had less predecessors, but not less intelligence or less means of thought.
They didn't have the technology and the stuff, but
We're
from
going very
from
sideways
a
now.
thinking perspective, from a wisdom, not knowledge, from a wisdom perspective, what they discovered and what they knew about life and universe is amazing. If you discover their knowledge, you know.
Yeah, to start from nothing and arrive where they did, it really makes you
Something
think.
from nothing. Yeah.
Makes you think.
The physical and non-physical realm. Yeah. Today we live in a physical world. Like physics, as the name says, it's a study of physical material.
Yeah.
Materialistic, physical.
You can sort of hear he's a bit drunk, huh? He's a bit drunk.
Particle, quant.
Quantum
everything
physics.
what you-
We're speaking quantum physics now.
Yeah. Quant mean the meaning of quant means part. So particles.
Yeah.
quant.
So
So
small
everything-
they cannot be
everything-
observed, because once you observe them,
Yeah,
you actually you
look at
create
me.
them. If you don't observe them, they don't exist.
Listen to me.
Okay, excuse me.
Everything
Go.
you can everything you can quantify, calculate, measure, right? So
yeah.
everything you can keep in your hands to count like a marble.
Yeah.
The interesting part about physics is the basics of nature is non-physical. It's a gravitational field, it's the electrical fields, it's the magnetical fields, which basically define the existence of materialistic phenomena like particles. But the problem with physicists is they do not know, they do not understand the non-physical realm. They do, till today, no physicist knows what is magnetism. We explain
we don't
it
even
with,
know what's gravity.
not the academics physics, the okay, now I have to go deep. Listen,
Do it.
There are three versions of physics. One is the academic physics. Okay, that means everything you read in books, everything you see on TV, everything you learn in school, basically the school material. That is academic physics. The second stage, that is forefront physics, experimental physics, which is new findings, but is not in the mainstream media yet. So it needs peer review, it needs the
I cannot escape from this guy.
permission from oil companies, and stuff like this. And then you have the last category, which I call the classified physics. The classified physics is not something like you would say classified technology like F-22 or radar or something like this. No, no, no. I'm talking about classified physics. Knowledge about nature, which is
I wonder if I'm
knowingly
fighting him. That would be
hidden
crazy,
from
no?
public academia. That's what I think.
Three realms of physics. Yeah, no, you make a lot of sense. It's an interesting frame of thought. It really puts things into perspective. It's true, there are various levels to all sciences, in fact.
They don't tell you everything.
That's certainly true. I agree.
I mean, it's better that people don't know everything.
Maybe,
The
maybe.
reason why I'm speaking like an idiot right now.
No,
because,
you're not. You're not. You make a lot of sense.
No, listen. No, listen. I wanted to study physics. I was a really good guy in physics and mathematics in the high school and college.
I was quite the opposite.
Yeah.
No, go on,
I
go
was
on.
really, really smart. So, but I was 17 years old and my father died and I have no money to go to university.
I'm sorry.
So, but physics always stay my interest, and I always try to find hidden stuff, and more question than answers my whole life, you know. So if you have more questions than answers, after time you find new material, you meet interesting people. Like, for example, the guy who developed the 120 AIM 120, or was part of it, I know him.
Really?
Yeah, I know him. It's a friend on Facebook of mine. It's like
Really?
it was not even called. Yeah, no bullshit. And he's not the only one crazy. It was not even called Raytheon back then. It was called something else. They had a different name. And Milsat. He also worked on Milsat. You know, the military satellite. And you know, I mean, he told me things like if this
Unfortunately,
thing works
my
on
engine
only
is
for once,
damaged. I cannot do much now.
you start to question, you know, about your knowledge about physics. So, and yeah, I mean, I'm convinced that some people on this planet know much more about gravity and magnetism secretly than everyone else is being educated. I'm 100% convinced.
Why? May I ask why? Where does the
Because,
thought come from? It's quite peculiar as a thing to think about.
Because it's just based on what I have seen and know, or what I found and what I cannot.
No, it's
Yeah,
strange.
you
You know
know,
what
no,
surprises me? The fact that you put this thought in relation to something so specific, gravity and magnetism. It's very fascinating, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I often thought that about, for instance, biology, no? Because there is an ethic matter.
Oh,
They don't tell
because
you what they do because people would get up in arms if they did know. But for gravity and magnetism, where is the secret to be held? There is nothing.
if you understand magnetism, you understand life. A big connection.
There is a big connection. Yeah. Well, also, I believe it could be military, no? In this case, we're speaking about physics. Maybe they are weapons they don't want anyone to know about.
I feel not happy. I feel happy because I found many things, but I feel not happy because I know the whole planet is being lied to. That's how I feel, in a way.
I can understand. Yeah, it's an interesting way to see things. I know some people that think the same. It's not.
You know what the guy asked me? Like they had a problem with counter measuring ECCM, like ECM. Like for example, the radar is trying to scan you and you're counter measuring it, right? With
Yeah.
jamming.
I cannot tell
He told
if
me
he's
one
speaking
question.
about
He said,
games or life.
in
Honestly.
wave cancellation, if we have different waves of the same frequency, the wave make a cancellation, and they become zero.
Yeah, that's
And
the point of ECM. Yeah.
yeah, and he said, where does the energy go in the 0 point? I told him,
Where does
you
it
have
go?
it, you have it wrong, because all the energy is stored in the zero as potential. The motion, the force and the motion, or the wave, is the release of the energy in action. But the rest, the stillness, the 0 point, or like in a black hole, like a
Well, that's not normal physics. Physics tells us that once the wave cancels one another, they disappear. They're zero.
They don't disappear.
Yeah.
They don't disappear. That's the
Can
story.
never
That's
destroy energy.
that's the creation of potential, right? Like dark energy, dark matter. We don't know what it is, but so that's where basically the energy is stored, not released. If it becomes in force and motion, that's basically where the energy is unfolding and releasing, like a wave. Then I have a next question, like a child. I'm a child, okay. Everyone say it's a wave, it's a wave, it's a wave, it's a wave. I say,
It's a wave.
okay, the wave of what? Wave is not something. Wave is what something is doing. You know?
Yeah. It's an effect.
so what
It's
is
not a
what,
cause.
what is waving? My ass? The air? The ether? The 0 point energy? The vacuum energy? The quantum fluid? The ether? Or
The
don't touch any
quantum
physicist
fluid.
ether. He will be crazy.
What is ETA?
Ether, yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, ether is old name. Old name is ether. Modern names is quantum fluid, 0 point energy.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know
So-
much about it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's very simple actually. You have magnetism, non-physical phenomena. You have electricity, electric fields, and non-physical phenomena, dielectric fields, which is actually the same as gravity, and you have magnetism, non-physical phenomena, like phenomena which are real but non-physical, like without substance, without particle. Right? They exist, but they are not measurable in particles. You cannot count them, you cannot capture them, you cannot, you know. So, the question is, how are those connected?
They aren't.
Are they yes, they are.
They are.
Are they the same or not? They are the same, but in different modalities, in different expressions.
I think
So
I
basically,
lost a bit your explanation. Sorry, because
there's
I'm in a
only-
busy
there's
combat
only one-
situation, so it's kind of
Me too,
difficult
I'm
for me
fighting
to
God.
concentrate. It's a bit difficult for
Yeah,
me
me
to
too.
follow.
I'm shooting and talking.
It's
There's
not the
only
easiest
one
thing,
field.
not when you're speaking about such complex matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm talking way ahead of myself, but
No, it's interesting. It
Because-
is. I only wish I was listening to you more.
because
Do you
while
ever
I'm
write
talking, I'm
about these
remembering
things? Do you have a website,
many-
a page, or
many-
something?
ma-
I would love
no,
to
many
follow
things.
your things. It seems an interesting.
Many. The thing is about I'm talking to myself because I'm asking myself if someone would have talked to like that to me like 15 years ago, I would have not known what the fuck he's talking about.
No, I kind of understood in the beginning. Then I lost you because also of the game, and now they shut me down. By the way. Well. But in any case, no. I was saying, send me a link if you have a link about something that you
I will
tend
do.
to.
I will do.
Even a page of Facebook. I don't know. I would love to know more actually. And also now I will have to disconnect because it's about time for me as well.
Well, the more you go down the more you go down the rabbit hole, and the more
I was
opportunity
sure it
you
was in
have,
the
you
rabbit
meet
hole.
people who know
The
things
rabbit hole.
which are usually not known. The more you get an idea of what the fuck we actually not being told, and it's wicked. It's really wicked.
Let me see. You saw. You told me you sent me also the
I've
link
been,
of
I've
that
been, I've
flight
been doing
game.
this my whole life. What?
No, I was saying, did you send me a link previously? You could send me another link through the same way, I believe through Discord, for the game you were
Oh,
speaking
that
about.
was for the.
Uh,
Yeah, I can do. No, that was the BFR channel.
no, I'm interested about your ideas also, if you have a page or something. In any case, I have to run now, guys. It was fun.
It's
Thank
not-
you. It was
it's-
very
it's not-
also interesting in the end, surprisingly. I didn't expect to
not-
speak about
it's-
such matters.
it's-
So,
It was not my ideas. My ideas are different. I was just telling you what I've seen, what I've known.
I see.
My ideas are different.
Got around, man. Thank you. Let's meet again. I will be playing Sturmovik more or less at this time. Bye. Was a pleasure. Thank you for the good times. Bye. And guys, no, thank you for watching today. It has turned into a rather surprising stream. Well, we had in order. At the beginning, 2000 problems. I dropped my internet. My game crashed. I bombed the wrong targets. Then I met some guy that was speaking about quantum physics during the dogfight. I no longer know even where I am. But it was a fun stream, I bet, also because of all these unpredictable happenings. So I'll be back in the afternoon for the usual session of either War Thunder, maybe it depends also on something. I could be playing VR shooters, we'll see. Thank you for all your comments, thank you for staying to the end, thank you Nix. We'll speak later, I think, to decide if we're gonna play War Thunder. Bye guys, see you soon, ciao from Italy.